What's up, everybody? You all know what it is, man. I am your I'm your guy, man. This is Skip Goes Hard, bro. Skip Goes Hard channel. I'm Skip Goes Hard. You all know what it is. I am and will always be the most underrated, never duplicated, funniest sneaker content creator on earth. Facts, man. Today's date is January 13th, 2023, Friday the 13th. And of all the people I can get on an interview, and of all the days we do this interview with this guy right here, is on Friday the 13th. We have this is going to be a good one. This is someone I've known for a while. I did an interview with him before, back in, I gotta easily say, probably 2020. You all know what happened with 2020. The world went to cock, and a lot of people had time to be at home, and you know what I mean. Nothing was really going on because you couldn't go outside, because if you go outside and breathe the wrong way, you fuck around, you're gonna turn into a goddamn Ninja Turtle. So with that being said, we had a lot of time. There's content creators were finding something to do back in 2020. Back in 2020, on the content creator side of the game, you kind of figured out what people were really about on the sneaker YouTuber side of the game. Because 2020 and prior, there was a lot of mall vlogs and a lot of outside stuff going on. So when people got confined to the house, you kind of find out motherfuckers ain't got no talent, they ain't got shit else to do but be in a room and panic. You know what I mean? Because they couldn't go outside, because they need props to go outside and shit like that. So with that being said, man, 2020 is when I started kicking off interviews. I did a lot of interviews in 2020. And one of those interviews was my homie Trollmaggdon. And I have him here tonight, for another live interview, and I could assure you that we're gonna have some fun. We're definitely gonna talk shit, and man, we're gonna keep this shit real as possible. But let me shut my puss ass up, and let's go ahead and get to the reason why we are here, man. We have the one and the only Mr. Trollmaggdon, aka Common Sense, man. Trollmaggdon, man, how are you, sir?
Great intro, bro. I'm good, man. I can't believe it's been 2 years, damn near. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
But it time flies, bro. Because I think about it, like I was doing these interviews, 2020, bro, and we 3 years later, pretty much. And you know what I mean. I'm trying to get into the groove, into the swing of things, by putting content out for my channel, because nobody is gonna really help you do anything in this sneaker YouTube shit. You got to help yourself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like you can I mean, people can bend over and spread that ass into the direction of people, you know what I mean? And then somebody will, see what they like and help you out, you know what I mean?
Pause, do they though? I don't.
But I'm talking about like sometimes it all depends on how they think the ass looks. You know what I mean? Like if they like that ass, they'll get in there. You know what I mean? And do a little quid. What was it? Quid pro quo, something like that. A little this for that.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? But
I mean, I don't know if does a shout out mean shit anymore. I don't think it does, and I don't think it ever did since I've only been on here for. It's going on 3 years already. End of December 2019.
3 years.
2020, 21, 20. Yep, 3 years. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. I feel like you just gotta.
You've been doing this. You've been.
Yeah. Are we cutting out?
We gotta. No. We're good. We're good. I think. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Might be a little delayed. Okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Here we fucking go. All right, I see you. You're good. You're good. It like froze up.
Oh, we're good. Okay. Oh, okay.
That's on your end. Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching it back. It's on your end though. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh man, yeah, I know this shit, man. I got to get my shit together. But yeah, man. Hey, like I said, man. Hey, Troll, man. Thank you thank you so much for using your free time to come over here on the channel, and we talk that talk, bro.
Yeah, we've been meaning to do it for a minute. It's just, bro, I mean, life, man. Life.
Exactly.
By the way, let me cheers, because it's been a minute since I don't think I've taken a link in almost a year. It's almost been a year. Cheers.
And how and how I got this little puss says this ain't gonna do shit. This goddamn flavor aid right here. And I got the nerve to have my pinky up. Ain't that a bit? Right, man.
With that wine
Bruh,
cooler.
Like, yeah. It's like all we have, because like over here we really don't like drink. You know what I mean? So like I'm sure like if we did, we'd have all that hard shit. People indulge. But I mean, I've got a little pussy. This right here. That's what she drinks. And I usually have
man.
I'm like a Bud Light type guy, you know what I mean? I don't really be trying to get in unless I'm out and about, trying to get down and all. But man, bro,
nothing wrong.
like I
nothing
said,
wrong with having a drink
man.
here and there.
Yeah, hey, hell no, man, I like it, shit, man. So Tro, bro, how so the last time we did an interview, like I said, man, 2020. This was before you put out. So far you put out 2 studio albums.
3.
3. I mean, okay, there's
3.
The first one, and then I guess the second one that me and the other couple homies got on, and then your third one, correct?
You've been on 2, yeah.
That's right. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I'm tripping. Okay, man. So we got 3. Hey, Chuck said 3. Chuck knows.
I'm gone.
3.
I gone. YouTube
albums.
platinum now. YouTube platinum.
Yeah, man.
Not real
Yeah,
platinum.
Man, and
Yo.
I think about, man, like your music, bro. This is not like you know what I mean? Like, okay, like, so when I did My Why Because I Can and Hype Beat songs, bro, I did that on my iPhone 7. And I mean, there wasn't no real production, bro. I'm talking about like I had my iPhone 7 and I was just like talking into the little pussy mic on the phone, and it came out okay. But bro, what you do, man, that's a lot of work, man. Could you walk us through the steps of how you create your music?
Oh shit, it's a lot of steps, bro. It's
Yeah.
but I've been like, that's the thing, right? Nobody really knows like all the shit I've done throughout my life before YouTube. Honestly, I wish I would have fucking found YouTube, or thought YouTube was a place to do this stuff like years and years and years ago. Because I've always done music since I was probably 12 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I said that on the last one, that I was doing it on cassette tapes with the beat playing in the back. I started there, and then I finally learned how to kind of do a little this and that on the computer.
Yeah.
And when I'm trying to, something's wrong with me, bro. Like I try to, hold on, let me get this chat up. Let me put this chat where I can see it.
Yeah.
So I don't look down and get surprised as much. Okay.
Hey, man, shout out to the chat, man. Shoe, Rain, JB, Sneaker Lover, Chuck, Gucci, Nobster, man. Shout out to y'all.
He said, the real troll only wears Marvel hats. You don't know okay. It's football season, bro. And the Saints got fucking fucked over again. So I feel like I might as well just keep it. But I got my Star Wars. I got my nerd shit on somewhere. I got my Star Wars shirt on.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, man, I've been making music for a minute, and when I try to do something, I like obsess over trying to get it to sound as pro as I can.
Yeah.
And I'm still not there, bro. It drives me insane. Like I can hear things in it that, like this last one, I fucked up on almost all the kicks when I mastered it. Mm-hmm. When I mixed it, it sounded great. When I mastered it, the kicks got sucked out. Like the hit, you know what I mean? That beat got, and I didn't notice it until after it was already like put out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I'm gonna fix that shit soon on the 4th one though. But it's like, bro. But anyway, I mean, I got my keyboard. I don't play piano. I fucking know some basic chords and whatever else. But the way I try to do it is like I try to make it, a lot of the beats have like a movie score sound somewhere in it for the most part.
Yeah.
That kind of what I think makes my shit sound a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always rapped and I've always made beats, and I just fucking obsess, and I watch YouTube and I read books and I fucking just study up and learn how to get the shit to sound right. And then I get all the fucking equipment I need, and I just go for it, bro. And then when you guys send me your verses and you be recording it on iPhones and headphones and
Yeah. I know,
shit.
especially on my bullshit. Yeah.
I try to find a way to make y'all sound right. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Yeah, because I know, man.
That's what I'm saying. Halston Wright just said. I just said that. Like all the kicks, the knock got sucked out when I mastered it. Like, so I did something too. I'm gonna go back and find out what I did that caused that. But all the other ones, the kicks were hitting harder. And this last one, like there was a few songs where it knocked like that, but this one, I did something. I fucked up somewhere. But you know, you live and you learn, man. Maybe I'll remaster that shit and put it out again. I don't know.
Yeah, man, because I know, bro, like it has to be, because I know, like when I did my Why Because I Can, bro, I had to make the beat first. Like I went to on the iPhone, you have that what's that shit called, like Garage Band. I went on Garage Band and I did ding 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 ding.
Oh, you made that beat?
Ding ding. I made that whole shit from
That's
scratch,
good, bro.
Bro, and I'm talking about, man, it was like one of those, because I always wanted to like not like be like a musical artist, anything. Like I mean, I always want to be an actor. Like that's my thing. That's like my passion. That's my dream, man. And I know shit. Or like comedian type actor type shit. You know what I mean? But what I was trying to do when I did that Why Because I Can, bro, I went on the Garage Band shit, made the whole beat, and then after I made the beat, I did the vocals, and after the vocals, I was like, bro, we got to get a video. So that's why, you know what I mean, I went to the one of the malls over here, bro, on the west side. And you know what I mean? I had my little pussy ass wig on and shit like that, and some Shadow Ones, little pussy ass jeans, and an LRG jacket I got in Korea back in 2006. I'm talking about, bro, that shit.
That's one of the things that made me start watching your channel. Back when I started watching it, you were at 7K, and I was like, yo, I told you those intros are feeling like a Saturday morning cartoon or something. I'm like, this is dope that somebody's actually trying to do something different with their intros.
Yeah.
And I love that shit. But I like, matter of fact, I don't know why this is still here. I found it in the garage and stuck it. This was from 2000 and I thought I would have the date. It had to be 2006, bro.
Keith,
fucking CD from way back when I was rapping.
Good night.
It's cracked. It's got a crack. This shit was a double disc.
Yeah.
Fucking 2 CDs in here. Like,
Yeah. Man,
I've been
bro.
doing it. You had to print this shit out on the damn on your printer at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bro. That's why when bitch ass Davey was like, yo, I got he's light years ahead of me, and you ain't never gonna be able to do shit on this rapping shit and this and that. I was just like, okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, because like I said, bro, like you're like the production and shit, man. I'm talking about, to me, compared to my shit, man, to me, shit, bro, your shit is there, man. And then you know what I mean? So on the second album that you know, you hit me up, man, and asked if I can, you know, bless a track.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had to go in there, bro. You know the crazy thing about that shit, man? It took me so long to come up with that damn pussy ass verse, bro. I was that bitch, like writing and scratching shit out, and in my head I was like, because I know, like, okay, like you sent me somewhat of like a you know, like a time frame, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, man, I want to honor that shit, like, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to be like, you know, you send me some shit and I'm like, okay, yeah, I got you, bro. And then time go by and I'm not on shit, you know what I mean? So, man, I wrote that pussy ass verse, man, and the shit came out right. It came out all right, man.
Man, I have fun with your verses, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I know you ain't a damn lyricist or nothing.
Hell
but
no, I'm not, bro.
that should be making me laugh, bro. Like, no joke.
That's the main thing, man. Like people need to realize is that even though I feel like, you know, like you put your time into the project, it's serious, but at the same time, like niggas are trying to have fun. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't, like when we're doing this shit, it's not like, you know, well on my end, I wouldn't want people to think like, yeah, that nigga Skip, he shit, are you here, Skipper? Man, that nigga really think he trying to be like, no, I'm not, bro. I wrote some shit.
What? Somebody said some shit?
No. But I mean, I haven't heard anything, about it. But you know how that shit goes. You know what I mean?
I think people know you fucking around, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's needed to the point because like my shit be serious. Like I take this shit serious. You know what I mean? I know Retro takes it serious. Even MK. I don't know if MK ever rapped before, but his verse came out pretty good too. Like, and that other dude, big deal chillin', bro. He had a verse that was fucking crazy. Yeah, I was like, damn. And this is just some dude that was on Instagram. He heard the last album. He was like, yo, next time you do some shit, let me. I'm down to jump on or whatever. And I just happened to remember that he had said that, so I looked him up. I was like, yo, I'm almost done with it. You want to jump on this shit? And he's like, yeah, no. He quit. He was quick. He like 2 days. He fucking sent me the shit back, and it was fire, bro.
Yeah. So, you can tell. You can tell like when it's like that and shit. Motherfuckers like for real about it, and that's like one of their like side passions. They'll put some shit together quick and be like, okay, yeah, you know what I mean? Like regular like rappers and shit. You hear those stories where it'll be like a fire ass like song and shit like that. And be like, yeah, man, I went ahead and laid the track down, bro. Then I sent it to the homie. Man, that nigga sent that shit back in 2 hours. Like shit like that. You know what I mean? And goddamn platinum hit. Look at us.
It's like the thing is like my first like dream as a kid was movie director. I wanted to direct movies. I made short movies, right?
Man, yeah. And I can tell, man. Shit.
After I got out of the high school and people weren't around to really help with that, I started getting into music, and then I got into some rooms with some A&Rs and some shit like that, and I ended up just losing steam because I ended up taking the love for music into DJing, and then I DJ'd for a long time. And then once I got through DJing and got back around to sneakers and saw the fuck shit going on, I was like, let me do a video about something I'm learning about here. And that just reignited the original passion that never really left. I just didn't have a way. I was like, what am I gonna make videos for? I'm not in, who's gonna watch, who's gonna see it, you know what I'm saying? So that's when
God bless YouTube.
Yeah, bro. I mean
shit, man.
And that's a good segue into what you said before. I'm just like, bro, this platform could be so much crazier if people gave a fuck enough to try. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I feel like, and you're right, man. But I feel like there's got to be like somewhat of like some talent or somebody. Like when I think like, okay, if it's like YouTube, there's all walks of life on YouTube. Like back in the day when Walmart was 24 hours and you go to Walmart at like 1:39 in the morning, you'll see some shit, or you just, it's like a Walmart, going to Walmart back in like 2005 at like 3:18 in the morning, bro. Like you see anything, like all that shit is in this realm of YouTube. And then when you have YouTube, bro, you got so many personalities and so many different people who either have a gift, have something to offer, something to bring to the table, and then you just have like, I guess like people who just like, they're themselves, and even when they are themselves, there's something special about them. Yeah. And then, you know what I mean, you just got this motherfuckers that's there, which brings us to like the sneaker YouTube side of the game. Like I said, you know what I mean, like you got some people who have something to offer. Man, you scared the shit out of me.
Yo, I just got y'all. It's been so long since I've been on StreamYard. I forgot I could put the chat up here.
Oh yeah.
So now I can see everybody. Like, what's good, everybody in here? Like, I see Trey J and Cousin Zay and Factual One and Donna and Son of Some Man and Gucci and Kev Buckeye.
Yeah.
I see fucking man. Even Polo J's in this motherfucker.
Hey man, hey, bro. Hey man. And contrary to the belief, man. Hey. Man, we'll get into that later on, man. But yeah, man, Polo, I know, he doesn't have any tip with you, man. But
that motherfucker is racist, bro. He's UA racist.
Oh, okay, I get it. I was like, we're not going there. I'm like, you liar right now. I get it, but we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that. But yeah, man. Hey, like I said, man. Hey, man. He comes in peace. But we'll get into that later. Let's talk about this shit right here. Shout out to Polo. But yeah, man, like I'm talking about, like, okay, so in the YouTube, which brings you onto the video editing content side of the game. Now, I tell people, you and a very select few, because I remember the last time I said select few, and motherfuckers said, "Hey, you said you in Slick 50?" I ain't say no, select few. Stupid shit, bro. That's some old shit. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, like when it comes to you, and when you put your videos out, I'm talking about the production, the editing, not who you talk about, all that shit like that. Well, we'll get into that a little later on. I'm talking about like this just what you put into the video, man. I'm talking about, bro. That shit is, bro. It's like the man, bro. It's like I can tell you have a gift in some shit like that, man. Walk us through your videos and how you're coming with your ideas and shit like that.
Honestly, bro, I get like 100 ideas a day, and the problem is like I'm not fast enough to. Actually, I'm fast enough. It's just that every video I'm trying to attempt something I haven't attempted in the last one, whether it be like an effect or a music choice or a text, fucking transition, some type of thing I'm trying to do. I'm testing it in each video, so it takes me a minute to get it out. That's why I'm so slow at putting the shit, and then they be long as fuck. Like I don't like to no offense to anyone who does, but I don't like to just talk. I like to make sure that what I'm saying is going somewhere and is watchable. You know what I mean? Yes. Like and rewatchable, most importantly. Like,
yes. So rewatch, bro.
I get an idea about some stuff, or a person or a YouTuber that is promoting this resale agenda bullshit that's going on or has been going on. It's dying a little bit now, thank God. But I look for the holes in it, and then I do my digging on that person and the stuff he's involved in and the stuff that people he's associated with and all that shit. And then I break down how fucking retarded the motherfucker really is and what he does. And most importantly, like the concept of this culture right now. You know what I mean? So I script out my shit. I think the first.
You have a script.
I write it. I have to write it because if I don't,
gosh, bro.
if I don't write it, editing it would be a bitch. It would be even more of a bitch than it is now.
Exactly.
Because in the script, I have to write where different clips are going to show up, where different words are going to show up, where the unboxing is going to show up, where different music choices are going to show up. I put all that in there so that when I'm editing, I don't have to go back and remember what my idea was at the time that I had it. Does that make sense?
Because everything's all laid out. You just look, be like, okay, do this, do that, got it.
Yeah. So that just makes editing a little bit easier on me, and that's when I go to work, man. I just go and then I find the pieces or the clips. That's another thing. I write it, or I'll find all the clips that I want to commentate on.
Yeah.
Screen record them, screen grab them, send them into the computer.
Yeah.
And then I write the script based around those clips. And then I go out in the garage and set up all the lights and fucking pull down the green screen, and then I do that part. And then I'm always unboxing the shoes and trying to come up with different ways to open up the boxes and do all that. And then I've got to film the B-roll for the shoes. And then I got to come inside, because now I'm starting to film stuff indoors too, and set up all the shit inside and then film that part. And then I dump all that shit in the computer. Then I fucking edit it. And then I fucking cut out all the fuck ups or the mess ups and all that shit. Add all the special effects, then add all the sound effects, then add all the then add all the text, and then I go through and add all the music. If I have to make a song, I would make the song at some point, which I make the beat, and then I fucking write the song, record the song. You know what I mean?
Dog, man,
all that shit.
This is what I'm talking about when it's like motherfuckers like with talent. You got talent to do all that shit, because not everybody can do all that shit. Not everybody would want to do that shit. You know what I mean? You do it, you splice everything up together. Like, for instance, all the editing and all the extra stuff you add into a video. Let's say a typical troll, you know, you're gonna get at somebody as 15-minute video. How long does that take to make?
If it's 15 minutes,
Yeah.
those aren't too bad. That's like, if from start to finish, I'd say
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it down in hours, not days, because I can not work on it a day or two, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
in hours, I would say a 15-minute, let's say that's about 45 minutes of recording it, and then the editing is what hits it. For 15 minutes, it would take about 12 hours, 16 hours worth of fucking
God,
work.
dog.
You know what I mean?
A 12-minute pussy YouTube video, 12 to 15 hours. Shit, because it makes sense because of what you do and what you put, the work that you put into your videos. It's like you know what I mean, like making a movie. You know what I mean? The movie was 2 hours, but it took 6 months to make that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those same things, man. I did not know that but you don't do, like, I feel like your shit is like movies, like short films. Let me say short films.
Yeah, that's how I want them to.
Yes, when it comes to your work versus, because you know what I mean, you are in the sneaker YouTuber, sneaker content creator realm. You know what I mean? So your short films is mixed in with, you know, regular sneaker reviews. Whereas, you know what I mean, like, I'll do a regular sneaker review, and my shit would be like 10-minute video, and it'll probably take me, depending on what I'm going to talk about, 10-minute video, 13-minute video could be shit. Maybe, I don't know, it could be like maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, you know what I mean? Because I'm not really all into the editing and shit. Maybe because I don't have the goddamn equipment, or I just want to get it. But I'm more.
No, you got the equipment, you just don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, probably that's it, man.
You got a camera, you got a computer, right? Like, that's all you need,
man.
you know?
Yeah, I mean, but my computer kind of goofy right now, man. I probably need some good shit, man. But you know what I mean, like, bro, like, it's all about, man. Like I said, when you do your videos, man, them shits are like short films, man. And when it's like when your shit, when I get that notification, bro, when you're about to drop, I ain't even gonna say a video, fuck that. When you're about to drop your short films, bro, I'm locked in, bro. Like, there aren't many people who, when they drop a video, I'm damn near dropping what I'm doing to watch their shit, because in the realm of sneaker YouTube, bro, it's like I do the same shit everybody else does. You know what I mean? So it's not really watchable to me because I'm not a civilian. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a soldier. Like, sneaker content creators, if you're a sneaker content creator, I think you like soldiers and this shit, and then the civilians are the ones that watch. You know what I mean? That's the way I'm trying to put it. So I can't really watch somebody do a video, whereas it's the same shit that I can do. You know what I mean? Like, this shit will be boring to me because it's gonna be the same thing. The intro, howdy ho, folks. You know what I mean? Do that pussy shit, and then you open the box and a little goof ass, little sound effects. Open a little pussy box and shit. You know, motherfucker gonna rub the box. You know what I mean? Molest
rub
the box
it,
for a
caress
little bit.
that shit. Take 10
Caress
minutes
the
to pull
box.
back each sleeve of paper, bro. I fucking hate that shit.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
And it's to the point.
I'm sorry.
It's to the point where, like, I can do that. Like, I can rub a box. You know, I can damn near be nasty with a shoe, do all this, pull the shoe out. You know what I mean? Some blow up shit happen. Show the shoe, talk about the shoe, and talk about the colors. Like the 17. No, talk about the colors and the stitching and the smell and the feel. Like the 38 of the niggas that do the shit. That shit is boring to me because I do it, and I don't want to watch somebody do some shit that I can do. You know what I mean? So when it comes to you, your shit is like short films to the part where it's not your basic sneaker YouTuber video. It's like some shit where you're usually getting at somebody ass. You know what I mean? And it's because I'm thinking that you feel is that you got people out there in the sneaker YouTube, especially like people who like to resell that shit like that. You know what I mean? And
that's what I'm here to. I mean, that's what I originally came to do, right? Like, I didn't come to actually make videos. It just, that's the way the cards landed, is like I made a video and it wasn't supposed to be put out on my channel, but it ended up becoming something that I had to put out myself. And I was like, you know what? Let me just see if I can help make some kind of a dent in this shit. Cause bro, when I couldn't get my kid a pair of Kyries,
which Kyrie was it?
It was a Kyrie. It was back the Kyrie 5 when they put the fly trap on top. I got a pair in my closet. I feel like it was a Kyrie 5. It had the fucking all-seeing eye on the bottom, like a whole bunch of them.
Okay, I think so.
Yeah. When I walked into the store to get her that, they told me it was sold out when I'd never heard that before, because I had been out of sneakers for a long time. And they told me it was sold out. I'm like, what do you mean it's fucking sold out? Since when does a shoe get sold out? That's not like a hype Jordan or something.
Yeah.
I was like, let me see what the fuck going on around this sneaker shit nowadays. And I found out about the apps and the fucking bots and the goddamn resellers and the thoughts and the fucking, you know what I mean? All that shit. Like,
yeah.
And I was like, let me see if I can do something about this, bro, or at least help. Because nothing gets done if nobody at least is out there speaking on it, you know. And nobody was speaking on this shit. It's more like my videos aren't even really it's a sneaker review show, quote unquote, but it ain't really a sneaker review show. You know what I mean? It's a sneaker culture review show, really. You know what I mean? So yeah, the concepts, not the concepts one. It was the galaxy colorway of that Kyrie. So, but yeah, so that's why I'm like, people are like, well, I don't know how Troll is fucking not getting clapped. Don't get me wrong, I could still get clapped once I grow more, because I got UAs and shit. But at the end of the day, if you tally up the amount of time a sneaker is on the screen in my videos, it's like fucking 5% of the video.
Yeah.
So
which shows that you're in the sneaker community, but you rarely can even have a shoe up on the screen, man. That means you bring something different to the table that's interesting and entertaining, to the fact that you don't even need a really to show a shoe because of what your dialogue because of what you're talking about, man. That is what makes you set you up different from like other, like, you know, like this, like the sneaker shit, man. That's why, man, I'm just trying to tell you, bro. It's like,
I think everybody can do. Well, I don't think everybody can do better. Let's be honest. I mean, Jumper Man bitch can't do better.
As far as like
with his content, he can't do better. You know what I mean?
Why do you think?
I think he's too. Once you make YouTube your career, and you make it your career not off of quality but quantity. Okay. You leave very little wiggle room to actually try to be a creator. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna do a video on Jumperman Chris once a month, every month this year. Okay. I think I am. He is everything I hate about sneaker YouTube, bro. Sniper Jones is almost there. UBK.
I haven't watched Sniper Jones, and well, actually, like, I haven't talked to that man since the fucking Olive OG. No, maybe a week. No, I think it was a day prior before the Olive OG Travis Scott 6 came out. That's the last time. That's the very last time, and there's a reason for that. But that'll be on another note. But yeah, man.
Is this facts or hate? It's both, bro.
On what?
I guess what I said about Jumperman Chris.
Oh shit. I feel like, you know what I mean?
It's
like,
both.
It shows, like, those guys. It shows that, and this is just me speaking. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. It shows that sneaker YouTube is very different now. very different now from when a lot of us first started out. You know what I mean? Like I talk about in my lives and my videos that sneaker YouTube used to be, you're waiting for the release. You're talking about the shoe, got little pussy ass little pictures up that you get on the internet, little sites, put the picture up, talk about it, and then you wait for that release date. And an early look will be how fast you can get your goof ass to the mall, get that shit, and come right the fuck back home. That's the early look, because the shoe can come out that Saturday, and early would be you doing that video around 11, whenever, like the shoe, whenever you get home, or whenever the day that shoe comes out. Like early would be like going to the mall, get the shoe, and doing that review in your car. You try to get that video out, you know what I mean? Nowadays, it's like you'll pay.
But how many of those, Skip? Let's be honest. How many of those early reviews weren't UAs before people knew about UAs? Like a lot of them motherfuckers, bro. As I have learned over the past few years, that beat a lot of other people to the punch, so to speak, in this thing, were doing UAs and fucking lying. You know what I mean? Lying. I've heard and seen a lot. And some of it, I was like, should I put this shit in a video and expose this motherfucker like that? But I don't necessarily want to be that. I would rather, if I'm going to expose something, I'd rather it be a store or an event of some kind, something that is going to really make an impact and change some shit. If I say that, fucking UBK has fucking been showing you guys UA shoes for fucking 10 years, like, it ain't gonna be the same. It's not really gonna matter, because everybody kind of assumes that anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And even with his situation, man, that whole, the pine green, all that stupid shit. Whereas, I feel like it's like one of those, if anybody, and when it comes to sneaker YouTube, bro, and I've said this shit and I stand on it because it's facts. And I'm talking about sneaker YouTube. If you are able to give people content, early content, consistently, all the time, damn near daily, on the latest and greatest sneakers, especially Jordans, especially the hype shit that people can't get, if you can do that shit, anything you do or anything you can be accused of, that should be swept under the motherfucking rug, because people don't care about that shit. You know what I mean? That's the power that some people have over other people who do not have that connection, or, you know what I mean, to get alley-oops, to get like shoes like that, man. It's like one of those, but like, you can
also the reason people, I don't think, give them any flack or pushback is the sub count, to be honest. People will see a big ass sub count and just assume the guy or the person is a legitimate source. Or they'll tell a story about how they were in a fucking fraternity at goddamn Rucker fucking college somewhere, you know what I mean? And their friend knows this guy and that guy, and then he took off his sneaker and he gave it to me, and it passed down to me, and I ended up with the PE. And bitch, please. Ain't no college student on earth gonna do that shit to me. At least they're gonna sell that shit themselves, is what's gonna happen. If they are some fucking shitty player, you know what I mean? That has nothing to lose. Because I heard if they sell them shoes, they're fucked. If they get caught.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. You know what I mean? Like you said, like you fuck around and sell that shit if you want to. Shit, you mean in the dean's office, like motherfucker, trying to explain to some dude that looks at you as a damn dollar amount because you the star nigga on campus, you know what I mean, or whatever you do.
Let me ask you. Now that you know that these UA shoes are coming out lately, and are, in all honesty, you can't. If you try to pick a difference, you're just nitpicking a difference, right? How many of these fools with PEs and friends and families do you really think have a YouTube channel? You know what I mean? The guy with PEs, official PEs, and has connections to get those type of things, is concerned with being on a fucking YouTube show.
Hell fuck no, man.
I just don't.
It's like those are the people. those are the people who really don't care about, like, I guess, like, having a channel. You know what I mean? Those are people who, you know, want
bro.
to just get their shit, collect their shit, and just, you know what I mean? Don't want to be like all out there in the open and shit like that. Because there are people in the world who have vast collections, but are like, man, I'm not gonna try to show the world what kind of shit I got in my goddamn house. Rob me? No, no, no. You know what I mean? There are people out there in the world. I used to be like that, to the point where when I used to do early videos, bro, I'm talking about, if anybody watched an old ass Skipgoeshard video, it used to be goddamn from the neck down. You just see my shirt, because I'm like, because I used to live in a big ass area. So I was like, well, I had all these J's, and I was like, I don't want nobody to see me, see my house, see what I look like, and know as soon as I go to work, you know, because motherfuckers know your routine, they know your schedule. You leave for work, they'll have goddamn 8 good hours to get your shit. You know what I mean? So there are people in the world who have vast collections, but don't want to be out in the open like that. And those are the people who probably got all the PEs and all that shit, but they're like, man, I want to keep that shit low key. So I really don't see anybody like, you know, like they want the limelight and all the little pussy ass subs and, you know, have kids, you know.
Bro,
like,
I just look at it like it's not, I don't even think it's about that they don't want people to know they have it. It's just if you are in the circles of people who are amongst these type of shoes, friends and family Travis's,
all that shit,
fucking Oregon PEs and shit, bro.
Yeah.
What you shouldn't even have time to be doing this, like, let alone need to, like, what do you need to get on YouTube for and say, hey guys, I got this shoe, look at me, you know what I mean? Like, you got enough people looking at you who matter more than other YouTubers and fucking us that watch. Like, I just don't, I'm not drawing a correlation to, okay, I know you don't like to get into this shit, but I'm gonna, and I haven't really paid attention to Unbreakable Kicks in probably about a year and a half, but I do know.
It's been a minute for me. Like, I like.
So I don't know what the fuck he's up to. All I know is I see his reels, his boosted reels pop up on Instagram. Talking about, okay, here I go. Did you guys know that this shoe right here is not coming out? It's not coming out. Ding. 80,000 likes, right? And I'm like, this dude came on the scene with fucking PEs, right? And it claims that he was in a fraternity. With, I assume that's how he was trying to justify the shoes that he got. But you're fat as fuck. Are you just the fat guy that fucking knew all the athletes? And all the athletes felt bad for you because you were fat fuck? And said, hey man, hey little fat kid, here, have a shoe. That's worth 30 grand. We feel bad for you. And if he has those athletes from those schools that get those shoes, most of those fucking athletes become professional athletes. So
hopefully,
all of a sudden, the athletes that you knew when you were a little fat kid in school gave you their fucking PE, went into the league, and then totally forgot about you. Because I don't ever see him putting like any of them guys that were in school to give him those fucking sneakers or ended up, bro. None of it makes sense to me, bro.
Travis, thank you. I don't even know, bro.
None of it's making any sense.
I don't even know, bro. Like, even with that, you know what I mean? It's like, I haven't watched, like I said, like those guys, I haven't watched them in so long, because
hold on one second, Skip. I love it when people say this. Yes, I'm hating. If hating means I can detect cap and bullshit and fucking dumb motherfuckers who are perpetuating the resale agenda, yeah, I'm hating. Oh well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know what to say.
Man. I mean, neither, bro. Like I said, man, I haven't watched them motherfuckers in so long. Like, even like any kind of like recent shit with those dudes, I don't know what. No, I really don't know, man. I mean, if I watch, I'm pretty sure I have some, you know, I can have some, you know, some commentary about that shit. But I mean, all I know is that nigga had PEs, and he's like, you know, all these PEs and shit like that, and got fucking. He was supposed to be, I don't know, manager, and got caught up selling shit and finish line shit. And this, I don't know, all that extra shit, you know what I mean, that niggas used to make videos about. But you know what I mean, I guess, like I said, if you know what I mean, like if you are someone who can offer, who has something to offer and sneaker YouTube and always have the latest and the greatest, man, nobody's gonna give a shit what you do. You can be, if you can be a top sneaker YouTuber and push a lady down, an old lady on a crosswalk. Motherfuckers will blame that old lady, be like, hey, that bitch should have been in the way. So he's trying to get his shades. He's gotta go home and review. That's just how this shit is, man. Niggas is.
It's like I just look around and I'm like, man, imagine what. Okay, so the Unbreakable Kicks is the Tony D's, the Bullet RC's, the Jumperman Chris's, all them top dudes.
Yeah.
They're locked into what they're gonna do. Nobody's gonna reach their level doing the same thing that they do.
Yeah.
Nor should anybody want to. We got enough sneaker news, right? We know about the shoes that are coming out a fucking year in advance. You know what I mean? 2 years in advance sometimes. Like,
yeah. And that's that. My bad, not to cut you off, but that's like something like when it comes to sneaker content creators, man. That's like someone. That's like their bread and butter, man. Like it's like the repeat of the same shit. You know what I mean? And it's like that's why I feel like when it comes to sneaker YouTube, bro. Like I know that I do my own thing. I stay in my lane. I try to stay in my lane, and I try to give my content that's different from like everybody else, you know what I mean? But I mean, I get what you're talking about, like those guys and having, you know, like that content, man. I don't know.
So I'm just saying, like, I want better for all of us, bro. Like, I want everybody to be able to get the shoes they want without fucking getting raped for it. I want everybody to be able, that's on YouTube, to step their game up and make some. Bro, this could literally be like the whole sneaker thing. If everyone does it with effort and intent, you could make your own fucking show, like a Joe. Like, I'm not even talking about Joe Budden. He does podcasts. You could create something on here.
That's what I want.
That
podcast, bro.
Yeah, but you could create something else that could become something more, as long as everybody just stops doing the blueprint that was set forth before everybody else, you know, in the beginning. And because, especially in the beginning when everybody was showing fucking UAs anyway, like that's just the fucking truth. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And I'm glad, you know, I'm kind of glad that I'd be like Tony D. He started out with the Uchis. You know what I mean? And
I wish he never would have stopped, bro. I know he kept getting clapped over and over again, and that's what kind of made him stop. But
yeah. I mean, because I feel like if he started out with the Uchis and got his kind of like, I guess, built the foundation to his wait, I think you said he got clapped, or he did.
Him and Bull were doing UAs.
Yeah.
And as their channels got big enough, they kept getting their channels clapped. There's stories that I've heard multiple stories. It's some of them thought it was the people sending the shoes competing against each other. The sellers in China would clap a rival's channel. Sometimes they would clap their own promoter's channel so that they could drop them off and I don't know, save in sending them sneakers. Say, oh, you don't have any subs, I can't send you shit. I don't know. Sometimes it was other creators clapping each other and fucking, I don't know. But they kept getting clapped over and over again. And the reason was supposedly because they were showing UAs. So that's what got them into the retail ones. But since they stopped and so many other people stopped, fucking everybody forgot that UAs exist. And then people started just showing UAs again and saying they were real because people want them to believe that they are, you know, retail shoes. People want to believe what they want to believe.
They look. The thing is, like when it comes to these shoes nowadays, man. Like I think I said, like I said last night, like these UA sneakers, these are not your older brother's UA sneakers. You know what I mean? That had all kinds of crazy designs and different colors and shit like that. These UAs are goddamn new and improved, like Decepticons out there who like these shit, like the shit that you show. I don't think like the shoes that you show, bro, the average person is not gonna know if them hoes are Uchis or not. They're not.
Even the
Like, they're
above
really
average
not.
person, they
Even
can
the
guess,
yeah,
but they're not gonna
or
know.
assume if seeing somebody with a certain shoe and assume that, hey man, how he get some shit like that, man? You know what I mean? But other than that, man, it's like one of those. This shit is so. It's just so wild now that people have
retail or not.
Uh-huh.
Most of us see a sneaker on someone's foot that's unobtainable or extremely expensive on the resale market. We are now, because people are learning that there are UAs out there that look just the same. We are assuming that they are UAs, and I am cool with that because it devalues whatever they thought the value of that shoe was, in my opinion. If you're gonna pay $1,000 or $3,000 on a shoe and put it on, and people are gonna sit there and say, "Nah, man, that shit was $150 or something like that." Good, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it really is. Like an off-white one was a $160 or $180 sneaker.
You saw retail, right?
Retail,
yeah.
But now that it's $5,000 on the resale market and you wear it, everyone thinks that you're rocking a fucking UA. You know what I mean? Because of the resale market.
Yeah.
No one's gonna think my Gorge Greens are UA.
Oh, not at all. Because
you know what I mean?
Not at all. Because what's a Gorge Green? Like, I mean, like, anybody can get that shoe, and not anybody can get certain shoes nowadays. Travis, what's up, bro? My bro? Thank you for the puts at $4.99. You said drop the link. Drop the link for who? This is an interview. Nobody else is coming in, my bro. Unless they really got some shit to talk about. But
does Travis Stills ever come in?
Oh, did Travis want to get in?
Does he get on here?
No.
Oh.
No, that's the homie though. But I mean, interviews. Nobody. It's not like a Royal Rumble shit. Niggas just come in and it's an interview, bro. So it's just gonna be me and the person I'm interviewing, and we just gonna give y'all that good shit, man. What is your? I think a lot of people feel that you talk down on people who will buy the resale. You know what I mean? Like, but why do you think that is? You know what I mean? How you cause you don't. There's some people who don't want to do the UAs because it's like holy water. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers say UA that I'm melting, you know, all that shit. Like, nigga, chill. Like, if you don't want to wear it, you don't have to wear it. You know what I mean? There are some people who think UAs is like holy water. And then, you know what I mean? There are people who will wear a UA like it ain't shit, like you.
Yeah.
But why do you think? So why is it whereas I feel like, well, I ain't even say I feel like. People feel like you will go so hard on someone that will pay resale for a shoe.
All right. Well, the reason why I do that is because honestly, they're the reason why it exists in the first place. Is because you guys are out there paying these pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, without y'all rewarding them for literally taking from the community, they can't do this anymore. Therefore, they would stop taking from the community. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that those are exactly the people who I am directing most of this towards, is the people who habitually like to pay. Yeah, I'd go after resellers because they're assholes for doing it. But you guys are allowing it. Does that make sense? Like, you guys are allowing them to do this.
I got you, yeah.
Most people I know don't like paying resale, even if they're rich. It's like annoying as fuck to know that this shoe would cost $180 and you got to go pay $500 or whatever it may be at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how that could sit right with somebody. Like, and the reason why you're paying it is because someone took it. If I missed a shoe 1 every 3 times, I'd be okay. 1 every 4 times, I'd be okay. 1 every 5 times, I'd be okay. You miss 1 out of 10, 1 out of 20, 30. I've heard people say they haven't hit on sneakers in a year or more. And the reason is because there's people being rewarded to get a bot, or rewarded to backdoor, or rewarded to fucking shit. A lot of them just buy a shitload of stuff from China, throw up a fucking store front, and sell you that shit in a store. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I go after the people who pay. That's why I show you guys, hey, this is it's not even about me trying to convince you to pay or to wear and buy UAs. It's more so this. It's more like me telling you that this shoe looks just like your shoe. In fact, it could be your shoe, and
it does.
You paid the high for it. For what? For what? Like,
I guess nowadays, man, I feel like it's more like just peace of mind. Just to know that, you know what I mean? Like, man, this shit, man, I got my shit, bro. I ain't gonna put no goddamn UA on my goddamn fee. I went ahead and paid the resale, man. It is what it is. I got what I wanted. You know what I mean? Which is nothing wrong with that. There's really nothing wrong with that, but on
it's
the
wrong
other side,
it's wrong if you think about how it affects everyone else, and maybe that's where I'm.
I get you. I get you now.
You know what I mean?
Because I get you now because like I feel like nobody likes to pay resale. I'm pretty sure nobody likes to pay resale. You know what I mean? Like nobody is gonna go to their Foot Locker, their Foot Action, and there'll be two lines. I got this shoe right here. It's retail. I got the same shoe right here. It's retail. It's real, but it's like $500 compared to the $160. Motherfuckers are gonna line up in that 160 line all day. Niggas not gonna be like, man, got that. Hey, man, that line too long in that 160. I'm gonna go ahead and pay the $500. No, fuck no. You be waiting that goddamn line 2 days to get that hyped up Travis Scott in that store.
Yo, bro. You know what I mean? I'll do you one better. If somebody built a store, let's say it was illegal. I mean, it was legal, and let's say that we had like what China has, which is those underground malls with different shops, like a swap meet.
Yeah.
And they had a bunch of UAs out there, the same kind that I get that you look at and you're like, holy fuck, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People are gonna fucking take, and then there's a resale store next door.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
Anybody with a brain that really wants it is either gonna go buy that UA, or they're gonna think long and hard about going next door to the resale store and paying $600. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're like, holy shit, this looks like this, and then they go next door to the UA store. This looks the same. Yeah. Put them up there. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I think it's like a lot of people just don't know because they don't buy them, they don't get them, they don't see them.
Yeah, that's
right. And that's when I attack the people on YouTube that put out the idea. Oh my God, you can tell. Holy shit. You can't tell. You can say that this is different or that's different, but retails have differences too. You know what I mean? So
man, yep.
It's just it's a whole like tree with a bunch of branches that at the end of the day, it's supposed to be we can all buy what we fucking want. Time is money, bro. We all go to work and we spend our time, our lives are slipping away, right? Hour by hour. And they say that hour is worth $15 or $20 or 30, whatever we get paid.
Yeah.
And we then take that, in essence, our time, our life, and we want to go buy something for ourselves to make this fucking existence more enjoyable. And a reseller snatches the shit that we want from us and says, instead of spending 8 hours a day, I want you to get your ass back to work and spend 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Get your ass back to work, spend 2 more weeks in that job, and then I'll give you this. Exactly. And he's the one that took it from you. He's the motherfucker that took it from you, bro. He's taking your life. Taking your money is like taking your time away, bro. That's how I feel. I'm passionate about this shit. Fuck resell, bro. Like, and not only that, then it goes into beta thing where you said, oh, people are afraid, like they want to pay the extra for peace of mind. Skip, I could send you 12 packs of UAs of something that you've got in there in your room. You're gonna look at them shit side by side. I can fucking throw them all in a pile, right?
Yeah.
You won't be able to pick out which one's which. And you're gonna.
I wouldn't.
And
you know why? You know why I wouldn't? Because I did not go to the legit Czech university in goddamn Sacramento, California, and got my doctorate. I don't have that. I don't have that on my wall. I didn't go to that university of legit Czech. So I don't know. It'll be my shit mixed with the Uchis, and I'll be like, man, what?
Bro, if you gotta look at a shoe with a magnifying glass to find something that
and don't forget the little pussy ass flashlight with
the flashlight, which don't get me wrong, even that isn't even a thing much anymore. Like they are starting to not leave those fucking marks on the shoes anymore on UAs. I don't know the last time.
Yeah.
Only Jordan 4s now, UAs, I've seen consistently have marks. And even some of the people that I get them from don't have it. So they're starting to stray away from leaving the blacklight shit. So now the blacklight test is going to be irrelevant. You know what I mean? Not that it mattered anyway, because almost no sneaker store uses the fucking blacklight. You know what I mean? Like, no resale shop.
Not at all. Hell no, they wouldn't. I mean, they wouldn't. And I think it all depends, like, you know, if you're a resale shop and you know you got, you know, like retail pairs, or, you know, you get your pairs from, you know, wherever. It's like the average person does not know. I feel like you would have to eat, sleep, and breathe. Jim, what up, bro? You have to eat, sleep, breathe UAs to kind of like know somewhat of what the deal is.
Somewhat. And even then, yeah. I don't. That's why a lot of people say, why don't you do a real versus fake? If I do a real versus fake, it's gonna be really telling people how fucking retarded they are for thinking that stitch being loose or not loose, but that stitch being slightly lower on this pair than the other makes this shoe.
The little stitch that you can see with your Superman eyes from someone standing all the way over there in the goddamn point. Like you can see that, be like, hey man, hey someone, no nigga. But
I don't do that because to me there's no such thing as legit checking. That was the whole foundation of the start of my channel. Was that's the foundation. Legit checking is bullshit.
You know, like,
okay,
doing this shit like this, you know, doing this shit like this a few times. And I almost fucked my shit up, flipping the shit up, you know what I mean? Looking at it.
Flair legit checking and fucking stretching that shit out like a damn slut's pussy and like all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. This is what we're doing? For what? That's what I want to know from you people that pay resale for shoes. For what? Now, back to what I was saying about beta mail. You put the fucking... You're worried about getting a UA because you think that people are gonna call you out.
Like shit really gonna happen. Goddamn.
First of all, it's not gonna happen. Second of all, at best or worst, you'll get, yo, bro, where'd you get those from?
Yeah.
And it's up to you to decide if you want to engage in that conversation or not. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you're over here worried about somebody thinking that you got your shoe from the same place they got their shoes. When you break it all down. Yeah. You got that shit from Ling Ling. So did you. You know what I mean? So did you. Where do you think this shit's made? China. China makes all our fucking shit. So.
But there goes that thing. Like, yeah, that's true. But you know what I mean? You got what's it called? Like the authorized factories and then the other the unauthorized factories and all that stuff, which how do people really know if you're not there in that fucking hot? I'm imagining the goddamn factory is hot and shit and just damn, like damn man, I need to crack a window open this bitch. That's what I'm thinking, because everybody, you got a million people in a little puss ass shit stitching this shit and goddamn this putting shit together and everything. Like people say that, but how nobody is there. Like I don't know. I haven't watched any video of someone being like, hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm a sticker YouTuber, and I am in the location of an authorized Nike factory. And let me tell you, I got some shit. That shit.
Bro, we've seen. What do you mean? We've seen. Okay, so.
Or is there?
So Nike contracts factories to make their products. Yes. And in these factories, they can make shoes, they can make shirts, they can make pants, they can make whatever company wants to pay them to make whatever they want to make.
Facts.
And we've seen images of these Nike contracted factories. They look... Now I'm not going to say all UA factories are up to par, but there are a lot of them. The ones especially that make the top quality shoes have all the gear. It looks just like the Nike one, except that there's less people in it. Or maybe the warehouse they're in isn't as clean and big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other than that, when you slap that shoe on that table and put that heat press on it and you run it through the fucking oven and you put the glue on the bottom of the sole and you stitch it with the fucking machine that follows the laser light and all that, bro, that's what they doing in Nike. That's what they're doing in Nike, bro. And that's why I say what I say like so much. It's like, bro, there's so many misconceptions about it. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's not about trying to get people to buy UAs. It's about getting you to think again about paying resale. Not necessarily because you should be worried or afraid of getting a UA. A lot of you got them if you buy off GOAT and StockX. GOATs, I'll get to the GOAT, but a lot of you might have them. It's about every time you pay a fucking reseller, it just incentivizes more resellers, because then that reseller gets on fucking YouTube and makes a channel about flipping shoes and how much money they're making, and that inspires like 500 kids to fucking come up, and now they're gonna be resellers. And now you got,
and not to mention goof ass sneaker YouTubers that will have a whole bunch of fucking shoes that your audience wants.
Yes,
you can't get because your ass is just paraded with a whole fucking horde of goddamn of sneakers, and you're reading comments, and those comments be like, "Oh, yo, you're the dope man. I wish I can," you know what I mean? And these motherfuckers are just parading
because they want to make the money that you're making reselling and flipping sneakers. And at the end of the day, if this is supposed to be a quote unquote community, why are we fucking raping each other? Huh?
Hey man, you got to get in where you fit in. Shit.
Why are we fucking raping each other? Why are we stealing from each other? Why are we hacking Nike sneakers app with bots? Bro, it don't make sense. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe I'm out of line, because I do. And people like to have, this is the thing I'm done, after 3 years, I'm done with trying to convince people of my motives and my feelings, but I do care about the fact that, bro, I didn't get a pair of Jordan 2s. How? How the fuck?
Chicago 2s?
Yes. And a lot of people I know didn't get the Jordan 2s.
Yeah.
Are they reselling for much? Maybe not. But I guarantee you that resellers got them, and they're sitting on them, and they're waiting for them to go up. You know what I mean? Holding your shit hostage so that they can turn around and sell it back to you and call themselves part of the fucking community, bro. I've never seen a community where they fucking rob the goddamn store, except for COVID, of baby formula, and then turn around and resell it. Were we happy with that when that was happening? Or toilet paper, or paper towels, or what's something that's more luxury that we don't necessarily need?
Or like milk and shit like that. I remember milk.
I guess paper towels are a luxury item.
Yeah, or even toilet paper. Shit.
Toilet paper too. You could use a fucking washcloth, I guess, right?
True.
But people
were out with some hot ass water. But
people were taking the toilet paper and fucking flipping that shit, like.
Yeah.
Like, are you out of your damn
whole house smell like ass? Yeah.
I'm lost, bro. So when people come at me with the whole, oh, you're hating and you're a fucking this and that because you rock fakes and you do this with fakes and that with fakes, I'm like, bro, the logic is sound. It's sound. I'm saving money. This is the only place I've ever seen where it's uncool to try to get what you want for less. Because at the end of the day, I got the goddamn all the unions. I got all the Travises. I got all the shot backboards. I got all the PEs. I got all the fucking Yeezys, 1, 2s, 3s, 4s, all that shit. I got it all, bro. And when I walk down the street next to you in your retail version, it's going to look the same, and we're going to get the same looks and the same unlooks, most importantly. That's the thing. It's like people think there's a red carpet out when you got a fucking hype shoe on. Everybody's looking at you, fucking spotlight over you and this and that. People throwing confetti and rice. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and rose petals and shit.
Nobody gives a fuck, bro. Except the people that are in the mall with that little kiosk that be trying to fucking wash your shoes off. Like, those are the only...
you talking about, hey, yo, boss. Yeah.
Yeah, let me get that smudge off for you, bro. These are DS. I just broke these out today. What you mean you need to get the smudge off?
Hell yeah, and then you're gonna use that same nasty ass brush you use on Buddy with the real dirty ass shoes, and you put that shit on my shit, and then make me not be pissed off when I'm looking at my shit and be like, man, my shit was clean before you put this good smelling shit on my shoe. Now I gotta look at all these little boxes with the little shit. Be like, okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and pay the goddamn $45.
You know what, bro? I think one of these days I'm gonna wear some of the craziest pair of UAs I got. Like, I'm gonna get like an undefeated 4 or a fucking purple Travis Scott Friends and Family or some shit like that, and let them clean it and put it on Instagram live. Tell them all kinds of crazy shit. Tell them all the stories you guys have heard before. I know a guy who fucking knows Kylie or knows fucking this person or that person, and they sold me the shoes, man. I was at this party. I was fucked up, bro. I'm gonna tell them all kinds of fucking crazy stories, bro.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah, man.
It's unbelievable, bro.
It really is, man. Like, even with me, like, I feel like I'm at a space where, look, I understand why someone will get a UA. I understand, because why would you want to spend $400, $500, $600 on a shoe you can get for the low that looks just like that shit? It looks just like it. No, it don't, man. Shut up. It looks just like it. No, I mean, well, I think the end is a little bit. It looks just like it, bro. Because people have made videos on retail pairs that you get at the store, and get it for Nike and all these other goof ass places, and there'll be little flaws too, just like this. It'll be the same kind of flaws that you'll get on a UA, man.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like I guess it's like
sometimes UAs have less flaws. A lot of times they do. Like, to be honest with you,
it's like that mindset people have. Like I said, there's nothing wrong. Even though I know people watch me and be like, "Damn, Mr. Skip, you be a cheerleader from goddamn UAs." I do, but I've never purchased any UA ever in my life. Now I could, because you my bro, you my homie. I know, bro. If I really wanted to get a UA, bro, I just hit you up and like, "Tell me, look, hey man, they got that shit you showed me, and point me in the direction, bro. Oh fuck, you talk to them, I'll cash up." That's too easy. But have I ever did that?
not that I know of.
No. So the thing is that I know I cheerlead for UAs and shit, but I've never, I never purchased a
But
UA.
then again,
do you? Yes, I got one right here.
Look, that's the thing too. Is like people think that maybe I am against people even buying retail for retail. Like, I am pissed at Sneakers app. I will see a sneaker and get it the minute I see it as a UA, and then try Sneakers app. Whereas before it was like, I'll try sneakers first and then I'll get the UA. But once how many times you got to touch that hot stove before it's like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't touching that shit. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna put some gloves on first, and my glove is I already got the UA. You know what I mean? So I don't need to stress over sneakers, and I get mad when there is no UA, like with the Jordan 2s, and I can't hit. Now I'm mad because there's nothing I can do, right?
Yeah.
But it's not about me saying like, oh, people who just want to buy retail are fucking idiots too. Now we're getting there because Nike's prices are fucking starting to. They're starting to get there. They're starting to get to the point where they're gonna shoot themselves in the foot soon. Watch, I'm telling you right now. If they keep going up, 210 for a fucking random Jordan 7, bro.
Man, ain't no damn way.
I can't believe what they're doing. They're alien. Now I get it. They wanna hurt resell, and they are. But you're doing it wrong. All you had to do was make more. Make more.
Oh, you talking about like make more?
Make more shoes. Pairs. Make more goddamn shoes at the same price you had them at.
Bruh,
why is that so fucking hard?
They can do that, but I feel like, man, like they can do that. Like you can make more shoes. You always have people complain about. You always have people complain about like shit selling out, and they be like, how come they always sell out, man? They need to make more shoes. They need to make more shoes. That's true, and they can. But they know it's like the supply and the demand. Like, these companies are not stupid. Like, they know, okay, we're gonna make a certain amount. We're gonna release this amount right here. Let's see what happens. Okay, motherfuckers went crazy. Hey, you see somebody got DDT'd and goddamn Jimmy Jazz for that shit? Okay, good. We want that. Okay, good. They sold out. All right, let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, now the other pairs that could mean, because they're not gonna release all the pairs. It's gonna be like a little bit at a time. And that's when the whole, goof ass nigga YouTubers, the restart. There's a restart happening. Hey, I heard there's a restart at midnight. That stupid shit. You know what I mean? And then
I don't think that they necessarily do everything little by little. Case in point, the pandas, right? And the highs and the lows. I feel like this panda dunk thing is like a case study.
Yes, Polo, I have. I resold Polo. You talking about like if you talking about like buying a shoe on purpose to resell? I mean, yeah, I have shit. They're them pretty much.
Didn't
Like
you used to
damn near
say something
everybody.
about taking it to the chop or rocking the plank or some shit like that?
Oh yeah, they're gonna walk the plank. I made some shit walk the plank today. Them pussy ass shoes I had on my the pussy ass shoes I had on my the women's shattered starfish. Yeah, shout out to my bro.
See what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's why I given up. Unless I'm just in a mood debating
yeah,
with people who do resell on the regular. There's no
yeah,
talking
yeah,
sense because you got idiots that want to give you the money. I mean,
yeah.
nothing I can say is gonna make you stop taking people's money. But there is something I can say to a person to make them stop giving you money. That's a little easier to do, right?
Yeah.
Like that's why I don't necessarily get involved with fighting resellers anymore on lives, because it's just like, bro, you're not only making my point for me because most of them are scumbags anyway, like the real ones, but it's like
Yeah.
I can't stop you.
Yeah.
I can convince someone else to stop paying you, whether it be because they can get a UA or just pass.
Polo. I mean,
What up, Kelly?
Polo, my issue. I mean, I think my issue would be someone who would just. I'm talking about like if I am in line waiting for.
Who's talking shit and you deleting it? They're saying you're deleting comments.
Ooh, no, I'm talking about like anybody talking shit about my guest.
Let them talk shit, bro. Let them
Oh,
talk
okay, well,
shit.
fuck it. Okay.
Let it go. Unblock it. I want to see it. What's this?
I don't know if I can't. Well, I don't know. Them niggas gone now. But I'd say that I've resold shoes before, but it's like onesies and twosies. You know what I mean? I'm not getting damn near goddamn full size run. Cutting. I'm not the person who was standing in line and then walk and seeing a couple dudes just walk right past this whole ass line and then sneak out the back with bags and shit. That's the problem I have with those people. If you like, onesies and twosies, I mean, shit, get it. It's a dog eat dog world anyway. So yeah, that's my issue would be like those people, but not just like onesies and twosies like I do.
Bro, I hope it gets to the point where if you get a shoe and you want to sell it, you basically just gonna get a refund. That's where it needs to be. I'm being serious, like, or less than the refund. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe, like the DJ Khaled, the pink ones. I ended up getting my pair, my oldest a pair, and my little one a pair of those. And they sat in smaller sizes, which was unbelievable to me. But they eventually sold out. So it's like, what is the problem, Nike? You know what I mean? You can put out a shitload of pairs, kill resell, and still make hella money, because that shit was a $250 sneaker. You know what I mean?
It was, yeah. And I wasn't, yeah, I remember, yeah, that shoe. I was like, okay, I remember like the whole, like, when those fives were coming out, and I was like, okay, all right, that's a neat colorway. All right, that's a pretty cool colorway. That white cell one, I kind of like that one. And then you had like the friends and family pairs. You know what I mean? Like one.
And the friends and family ones were doper than these.
Yeah, of course. How it usually is. You know what I mean? Like they'll have like the pink ones for. I guess that was like the general release one. You know what I mean? Where them hoes sat. But just because it had Khaled's name on it, I guess motherfuckers thought. Some people open that ass for them. Because they thought, DJ Khaled is gonna be some big shit. But when them hoes kind of sat a little bit, everybody got a sore ass. They like, damn man, I gotta sit on ice because I did what I had to do, and these shits are not really popping like that. Shout out to Jim.
Yo, somebody said, where is it? Clizzy. If you like fakes, cool. Just don't try to sell them as authentic, right?
I'm all for that.
I feel you, and I agree. It's just that a lot of people like to say that, and that to me is like saying, if you black, don't join a fucking gang or sell crack. Like, why does everybody think that because we get UAs that the selling them as retail or real is such a thing? Like, if anything, the people that are getting them and telling you what they are, that's not who you need to be worried about. You need to be worried about the motherfuckers who are just selling everything in goddamn sight, who got stacks of fucking lost and founds on their desk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the shit that you should be talking about. Yo, what it should be is, I don't care. If you got all them fucking sneakers, cool. You want to flip all them sneakers, cool. But don't let any of them be UA. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't that make more sense? And be less, that's why I say we, as in the people that do the UA stuff, are so aggressive. You know what I mean? Because you make assumptions about us that is bullshit, bro. Like, if I want to sell one of my UAs, it's gonna be for less than what they sell them for across the water. Does that make sense? Like,
I got you, but you would let people know that, hey, this is a Uchi.
There's no point in not letting them know, unless now we have encountered a very open scammer before on lives. He is scamming as we speak. He's one of them dudes who's like, bro, if I tell somebody it's a UA, they want to argue and lowball and do all this shit. If I tell the same person it's real, they want to pay more for it, and they don't ask me as many questions. That says a lot, bro, to me. The same shoe. The same fucking shoe.
Because it says a lot, because a motherfucker like that, I guess it all depends on, I guess, where people will shop. You know what I mean? I told people, I made videos about this. The main bulk of my collection, I interacted with a human being, and I got that fucking receipt, that motherfucker up, peace. That's the main bulk of my collection. You know, mainly like GRs, because, you know, stores are not really getting hype shit unless you got certain stores. You got the Travis Scotts. Hence, foot action in Chicago with Travis got sixes, but that's another story. But my main shit is I got a did it. You know what I mean? I got my receipt shit. Now I only got this is a goat pair right here. My taxi toes. That's a goat pair. You had
to go to Goat for the taxis? Wait, what, the taxi ones?
Yeah, the taxi one, because I mean, it wasn't really selling for the open ass, you know what I mean? And I was I'll get it.
I thought those were more maybe
right too. But other than that, man, like my main collection is, you know, interact with a human. I got that paper receipt that you know what I mean? So I wouldn't get got by someone who has their little puss ass little setup shop somewhere and has some certain shoes that I'd be like, damn, man, you got a whole bunch of these?
Bro, Cool Kicks had like 100 and something pairs of black Travis Scott lows, bro. I'm looking at this shit like, are you guys? You got LA. No offense to people in LA, but man, anybody near that store, you got to be the dumbest motherfuckers in the world, bro. Why would somebody sell Cool Kicks that many pairs of a shoe they could probably make more money on just flipping it on StockX or Go, bro?
How much were they selling them for?
I don't know, but I know that when you sell a shoe to a resale shop, they're not gonna fucking pay you what StockX will. You know what I mean? They're gonna they're gonna go under it so that they can make
because we got to make our money too now. You know what I mean? That shit. When I get it, you know what I mean? It does make sense, but
without the box, like for real, bro. Like, that whole being able to, and that's why I think GOAT doesn't get in as much controversy with UAs as StockX, is because StockX is selling stuff DS. GOAT has a used section where you can take a fucking UA, beat that shit up, and throw it up on there. And now what are they going to legit check? This is off, that's off, I wore it. That's the excuse, right? Then they have a no box that you can sell it in. So anybody with the early UAs that came in the wrong box, because sometimes that happens, can sell the fucking UA with no box. Now you have even less items to try to legit check with.
I wanna blow this comment right here, man. We got Henry. Skip, you'll be surprised how reps have been swapped in Foot Lockers and other stores. Okay, and I like that one, because my reply to that is, I'm guessing on which or what shoe it is. You know what I mean? When it comes to the UAs, the Uchiwalis and stuff like that, it could be any shoe, first off. But then you got to think about who is actually going to do it. Now, when you think about people who work in Foot Lockers, you got motherfuckers who need a little pussy ass job because they're in school. You know what I mean? You got people who are retired but do not want to be in the house, listen to them nagging motherfucker. So I want to be out doing some shit. You know what I mean? You got all kinds of people like that. You know what I mean? Not everybody that works in these sneaker stores are people like us that are into the shoes and shit like how we are. Do
you really think that? Because I see the Foot Locker people with kicks on. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true. That's true. But what I'm saying is, I mean, you got people who are into shoes. You got people who are into shoes like a bitch. But then you got other people who be like, hey, man, I just need a goddamn job. Hey, you know what I mean? You got those people who don't really know about shit like that. So it all depends on who is going to be at that store and even know how to do some switcheroo type shit. You know what I mean? But you do have the people who can bring a shoe, depending on what the shoe is. You know what I mean? They want to return it. I'm pretty sure that can happen because not the average person, Cindy that needs a job that's in school right now, you know, the cute bitch, she doesn't really know shoes like that. So she's going to get that shit and be like, okay, you want to return these? All right. Open the box, left shoe, right shoe, bam. Now, I can understand how a rep can be slipped in like that, but I feel like it all depends, like, on the situation.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I mean, most super hype shoes don't show up like that, but if you got a shoe that's reselling in the $300 to $400 range,
yeah,
like back a couple years ago when almost every Jordan 1 was starting at $300 or $400, then people are swapping out UAs is where that's happening because now that you can.
But who was going to return? Like, what motherfucker is going to return their lost and found? I'm pretty sure. It can happen.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure it can happen.
Maybe it doesn't fit them. Maybe it's actually a regular, which is almost never the case. But maybe it's actually a normal person who put it on and was like, "Oh, this shit is kind of tight. I might need to go higher."
Shit like that, you know what I mean? I guess it depends on who the person is. Because if I'm working at a sneaker store and I see the bro that was waiting for the lost and founds when I raised that goddamn gate to go in and go in the back, you know what I mean? Eat my little cheese sandwich and shit before I open up the store. If I see that motherfucker that's in first in line come in a couple days talking about what's up, Skip? Yeah, man. Man, these shoes right here, bro. You know what I mean? I tried them on at home. And they're not really. I mean,
I'll tell you, bro. You know what?
I'm like, bitch, you was just.
You know what? You know what had me looking crazy? Those Khaled's I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I got them from my kids.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter, she got in trouble at school, right? For the last time. Like, let's be honest, she's been getting in trouble at school. I returned her pair. I was like, yo, I'm taking them Khaled's and I'm sending them back to the store, and you're gonna watch me do it, right? I took him back. She wore them. She got to wear them for one day.
Yeah.
I took him back. Dude at the counter, one of the dudes. Are you fucking serious? You're fucking returning some Khaled's and da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, she fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, she don't get them no more, and I'm getting my money back. I'm not giving my kid a $200 and after tax $80 shoe, and she's fucking up.
Yeah.
Bro, they were in total disbelief, bro. Total disbelief.
Bet.
They're probably thinking this motherfucker's returning fakes. You know what I mean?
Depending on their knowledge and I mean, I say depending on their sneaker mind, they would think that.
Well, the guy was like, I think he said he was like a size 11 and hers were a size 10. He's like, I'll make it work. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he was talking about. Like, so he was excited, but I don't know, man. I just think that it's strange. It's fucked up too. It's fucked up too that you can't even return a shoe without probably someone looking at you funny. You know what I mean? Like,
nowadays, depending on the shoe.
Because, I mean, even that shoe is not reselling for shit. But it's like, what if it was? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've returned LeBron 8s because I had never had a LeBron 8 and didn't know they fit kind of big.
Uh-huh.
So I returned one of those before the Fairfax, I think. Yeah. When those came out.
Yeah.
I don't think that was really flipping for much either, but it had a little something on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not gonna keep a shoe I can't fucking wear. You know what I mean? Like that's. It's just crazy that people like that the resale market has changed the entire mentality of everybody and how they look at a shoe. Mm-hmm. Those gorge greens are dope to me on feet. You know what I mean? Super dope.
I haven't seen them in person yet, but I mean in pictures they cute. Sure.
Man, on feet those shits are fire to me. But it ain't reselling, so everybody looks like it's whatever. Cardinal 7s, it's whatever. It's like, what happened, bro? Like, what happened? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm kind of against. I'm like more so like we all love shoes. We all should be unique in our styles and tastes, and that's what it should be about. It shouldn't be everything shouldn't come down to the dollar amount of this shoe. That is the only thing that's actually fake in this culture is the fucking price that people attach to these goddamn sneakers, bro.
These made up ass prices, like who comes up with who comes up with this? I'm thinking, okay, so we'll be talking about like GOAT and StockX. Let's say somebody, okay, let's say like there's a certain price point on a lost and found one that's resell, GOAT, StockX. And is it because let's say somebody is selling a lost and found one on GOAT or StockX for like $600. Let's say it's listed for $600, and a motherfucker bite, bam. Does that kind of like set it? You know what I mean? Does that be like, okay, well, shit, they're selling for $600 now because one motherfucker bought that shit for $600?
Because one person was dumb enough to do it, and like sheep, everybody follows along with it. That's why I don't understand StockX. Yeah. Everybody should be able to list the price that they want to list it for, and you should be able to pick which one you want. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think GOAT does that, sort of, right? Like, I don't have to wait in line as the most expensive pair sells before, or the most expensive, you know, however the system is on StockX. Does GOAT let you list everything separate?
Shit. Chat. Does GOAT let you list everything separate?
See, this is what I'm saying. I don't be spending time on these fucking...
I do. I mean, because I remember I checked out the damn the reimagined the white cement 3s, and my size, man, was like 600 something. I was like, man, he kissed my ass 600 times.
Yo, so I'm just looking. I just picked a random shoe, that 7 that just came out. There's somebody that has it for $199 in my size, and then somebody that has the instant sale for $237, and then there's a defects one. So I guess they make you wait in line until whoever's got the highest price decides to bite, or whenever somebody decides to bite with the offer. I don't know, bro, but everybody should be able to list that shit for what they want. I should be able to crash the market if I want. You know what I mean? Like if I have a lost and found and everybody's selling it for 500 and I want to sell that bitch for 200, I should be able to do that shit. But they don't want that. They want to keep that shit high so that everybody keeps fucking doing this whole circle jerk that's been going on, bro. And Jumperman Chris is at the forefront of that motherfucker. Leading the charge. Resell! You're gonna hold these motherfuckers or you're gonna sell these motherfuckers?
Yeah. I was like, hold or sell? that goof ass hold or sell shit.
Yo,
man.
bro.
Like, and it's like, man, and when I see sneaker YouTubers do that, bro, I was like, I mean, pretty much, if you have your channel and that's what if you a sneaker content creator, you can do your channel however the hell you want to do your channel. I just don't see how someone can just consistently watch someone get their fucking hands on a whole bunch of shit that you want, and they're not gonna sell it to you for the retail. And you've been watching they goof ass since the beginning. You had watched this motherfucker go from house to house, get car to car, get buy their significant other, all kinds
vacation
of
to vacation,
vacation to vacation, and watch these motherfuckers do all this shit, hang out with other goof ass niggas and shit like that. Been watching them since you were probably in goddamn 11th grade, and now you damn near about to graduate college, and you have some, and they have some shit that you want, and they're just parading those shoes in front of you, cock out, like, well, I know you've been watching me since you were in school.
It's messed up, man. Let's not get it twisted. We're all sick. We're all sick in the head. Okay, we all need to acknowledge that too. I think I've covered this before in a video.
Yeah, that's true.
We are all mentally ill, bro. I have no business having 200 pairs of retail and UA shoes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I at this point, I'm unDSing stuff just to go to fucking Target. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even.
That.
It's like we are sick. None of us need this, but we enjoy it, and it's a harmless addiction unless you're, you know, your lights are going off and shit like that. But other than that, it's a harmless addiction.
Even when the lights are out, man, motherfucker would be with a goddamn lantern and shit. Like, okay, well, this is. I'll be back.
I can hold off. I can hold off another few days and grab this fucking True Blue coming out. We can hold off a few days. You know what I mean? But it's like
that's true, man.
I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that. So when people are like, you know, you shouldn't have to resort to UAs to fucking do it. Just stop. Just quit. Just pass. Why can't you just pass? Because I'm sick, just like you. But I'm less sick because I'm not willing to buy no $700, $180 sneaker. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If anything, I could get 6 shoes for that price in UAs, and nobody's gonna fucking be able to tell. You know what I mean? It's like all of these little aspects is what I do. You know what I mean? And try to examine and talk about in my videos. So it's just hopefully people eventually will get it. I know a lot of people have come around, and I know that I come off as like I just hate resellers and I just hate certain YouTubers, and it's not. Yeah. it's not. Certain
YouTubers just bring it on themselves, man.
They do, but it's not necessarily them that I hate. Yeah. It's the message and the culture that they are promoting, because all they're promoting is further. All they're promoting is further. I don't know a better word. People call it, like, say I'm Malcolm Xing when I say this word, but a further oppression upon all of us, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's all they do is like. When you hype up reselling shoes and the money and the fucking, I got this many pairs and that many pairs and I'm going to flip them and dip them and hold them and there are kids watching these big channels. You know that, right? You know that's how they get so big is because they're kid content friendly and there's 10 million more kids on YouTube than adults.
Yeah, man. PG to PG-13 channels, man. If you're a sneaker YouTuber and you play it safe and yes, and instead of ass, you say butt, you know, like little stupid shit like that. You got it. And especially like if you can always get your hands on shoes and you come off as, you know, big friendly ass teddy bear and shit that just loves shoes and it's want to, like, you know, damn near do all you want to do for a shoe and shit like that. And you're just
exactly.
You know, just
and another thing is
you out of there.
There's that story about, I don't know if they beat his ass because they wanted his lost and founds or if they had some kind of beef. But let's just go with the story that they're promoting. The kid gets beat down and stabbed and all this shit for shoes, bro. Yeah. Is it because they just really gotta put that shoe on foot, or is it because that's $500-600 just there for the taking? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's not even just the fact that you're stopping us all from getting what we want. You're making people who are in this economy struggling. You know what I mean? Like, eggs are $5-6 for 12 of them now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
eggs high as a bitch.
You got people struggling, and they see a sneaker and they know they can take that off and throw it up on a website and make money. Like, you're creating a future that's dark, bro. Like,
it is, man, because like I said, like, we all have kids. Like, we don't know. I mean, because there's always been stories about like people getting hurt, people getting killed for shoes. Hence, Sports Illustrated having the black hand with the gun with the Jordan 5s and shit. Give me your life or your shoes, that stupid shit like that.
And the thing that's crazy, back then, people were actually doing that because they want to take your shoe off your foot and put it on their foot and walk around.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And finding out that they're not a 12 like you are, they're 8. So you got goddamn stilettos on your shit, tipping and shit.
Yep, and still wear that shit. Like, man, I almost killed somebody for this. I'm gonna rock this shit, right? Like, bro, eggs are $10 wherever Doc is at. Bro, what kind of
eggs 10 here?
What kind of world are we in? That's crazy, bro. And that's another thing. Like, now people are gonna be like, "Oh, why don't you attack the fucking farmer that's fucking jacking up the prices on his eggs?" The farmer is the one who fucking breeds and creates the eggs. You know what I mean? That would be like me yelling at Nike for charging $210 for their sneakers now. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's their shit. They can do what they can charge what they want to charge. You know what I mean? Like,
and they have
it's
been
different.
saying what they want to charge for years, and we are going to pay. There was a time when the Jordan 11 was like what one? I'm talking about like from what I remember. One. Well, let's go into like the retro. Let's talk about the Concourse. I think the Concourse is like 185, I believe. Men's pair 185, 2011. And they go up, they creep up every $10 here, $10 there, and then it's gonna get to a point where like regular retail for shoes are like what $210. I remember it was like $190 for like regular GR retail shit. Now it's like $210, and then before you know it, regular retail is gonna be $250, and people are gonna be like, man, I ain't paying $250 for no damn. Yes, you are.
They tested it. Well, they tested it with Khaled, but that's a collab with a rapper. Those are usually $250.
Yeah.
But what was that other one that was ridiculous? There was one Jordan that was $220. I think it was a 4. Was it the black and steel ones? Maybe no. All I know,
a GR one.
I feel like it should have been a GR. Some basic shit. I don't know, but they have been testing us little by little. And I know they hate StockX and they're trying to hurt StockX because they're involved in a legal battle. So to think that pettiness isn't involved, there is pettiness involved with these motherfuckers with big pockets like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But they are alienating us. And I'm telling you, before you know it, bro, people ain't trying to pay no $220 for a shoe that was designed in 1985, bro. Not a goddamn thing that's different from this and 85, 95, 2005, 2015, 35, 6, 7, 8 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, we're paying 200 and something bucks for a shoe that used to cost $50.
Bro.
Now I get that gas was $1.50. You know what I mean? And now it's $5. But that markup is nowhere near the markup that Jordans are at. You feel me?
And then we're gonna keep on buying and buying and buying. If the Jordan 1, when they release a fucking remastered Chicago 1 again, let's say 10 years from now, and that motherfucker retails for $300, motherfuckers are gonna get that shoe. They be like, hey man, shit, man, I need these. You know, man, niggas talk like
yep, I was just about to say that.
Guys get them and shit, all that stupid shit. You know what I mean?
I just want to say that to David Topics, the J Balvin for $300. That showed a lot of shit right there. Everybody hit the pause button on that one. When that price popped up, we were like,
because people were like, but there's that J Balvin too, man. That J Balvin with the Princess Raspberry Beret outfit on the shit, like them bitches were not selling, and they had the light on the tongue. I'm like,
the 2 is better than the 1, bro. In my opinion, the 2 looks better than the 1. The 1 was insane.
Tripping.
The 1 was too much. I mean, I got it. Don't get me wrong, I got it. But
look at my shit right there. Look at that.
But
that 1 was extra.
But that 2, I was like, I'm about to click on. I'm about to try for $300.
Man, ain't no damn way, bro.
For a 2?
Somebody was like, shit, man. Hey, man, it's a 2, bro, and the light come on when you hit the tongue, and. They didn't put no extra zoom air in that shit. They didn't put nothing. They just added a light that don't even charge up, from what I hear. So that shit gonna die. What? And then you have Balvin 2, the light don't come on. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna get tired of it. Be like, you know what, man? I only wore these hoes once, man. Let me see if I go ahead and resell them. You're gonna take to a goof ass reseller shop. And they could be like, okay, you got your debut. They could be pressing shit out that shit.
Them shits are struggling right now.
The light don't come on right now. Oh yeah, man, the light went out. I give you, they start sucking. They start doing that shit, but I mean, bruh, I got a lot of shit, man, and I don't know, man. I'll give you 50 with a straight face. You spent 300 plus tax, and I'll give you 50.
Oh, I love that. That's music to my ears. And you got to do it.
And then you're like, man, I mean, you just standing there, and knowing that you're gonna take that goddamn two little pussy ass $20 bills
Hell
in that
yeah,
10,
bro. That's
you're gonna do
that's
it.
5 cartons of eggs, bro, for a J Balvin 2. You feel me?
You damn, bro.
5 cartons of eggs for a J Balvin 2. I hope we get to that point because honestly, everybody should be punished for buying shit they don't want. For real, you should be punished for that shit. That's how I feel.
Are you talking like just buying this to retail?
Just
bro,
buying it to
shit?
flip it, bro. Like why? Like you should get punished. I hope it happens soon.
Yes.
Because that shit is. Hey man, I think it's gonna happen because them J Balvins are way under retail right now. I'm waiting for them shits to drop to 200 where they should have been.
Yeah.
And then I'll get that motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I ain't paying 1 cent over retail for nothing. You feel me?
And I feel you, and I try to stay strong too on the not paying resale side of the game because I like those white cement threes, bro. But I'm not giving some random 600 of my good dollars for a white cement 3 where I can just wait for them to come out on the retail side of the game. But then again, I am a content creator, and the earlier the better. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't got it like that, like those other guys, and I'm not going out like that, like those other guys. You know what I mean? So I'm not fucking doing that shit, man.
You think they're gonna try to sell them cement 3s for the high on release day? Because I don't think the Fire Reds went crazy.
I think the Fire Reds were kind of.
They were more mass produced, probably. Well,
Yeah,
who knows,
yeah.
man? These might be mass produced. They're 3s. You know?
Exactly, and it would make sense to mass produce the white cement 3 because it's a shoe. You know what I mean? He's like these companies know they got to give a little puss ass story to it. You know what I mean? Show a picture of Michael Jordan sweating and shit wearing them. You know that'll do it. Then you got to jazz it up with that box. You got to jazz it up with the box. You know you got that boxes sell. Motherfuckers don't realize that, but boxes.
No,
will
it
sell.
does.
Like,
it does.
Yeah, you got to jazz.
But
up
my
box.
UA came with that box, and it came with the little card in it with the.
Oh, that same shit, man. Good grief, bro. We are at an hour and 46 minutes, man. A couple things. What sneakers are you looking forward to trying to pick up?
Honestly, for the first time in 2 years, or no, the first time since either the Bloodlines or the Pine Green 2s, whichever one came out last. I hit on these True Blues. I'm gonna get those.
Oh, the True Blue ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I hit on those for at Foot Locker.
Good.
So I'm gonna go get those after work tomorrow.
Yeah.
What else is coming out that I can think of that I want?
I'm waiting for the white.
Oh, those crafts. I like the 4s.
Craft 4s. I always forget about the Craft 4s, man. That's another one. You like the playoff 8s?
I didn't even see those yet.
I mean, I say
those
it's
on
like
there?
one of the. It's like no. I mean, it's like one of those sneakers that's rumored to come out. Just like how the Cherry 12 that's rumored to come out.
I think that shoe is overrated. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know.
12?
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I never gave a damn about a goddamn Cherry 12, bro. This is. I don't need to show y'all know what it is, but the playoff 12, that's my 12. But the Cherry 12 to me, I mean, it's not horrible. That shit go hard, but I've never really cared about it. But in the sneaker community, man, you get socked in the fucking mouth. Talking about a goddamn Cherry 12.
Yeah, man. Serious. I think them shit's overhyped. I'm sorry, fellas. Why. That looks like a very feminine shoe to me. The Cherry 12s. I don't know what it is about it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That it looks it looks like a female sneaker for real. But that's me. You know what I mean? Pink is in now for guys. So what am I talking about? They
should have what they need to do is they need to bring back the Cherry 12. No, it's going to look like the Cherry 12, but they're going to give it a different name, and it needs to be a women's release, but in extended sizes. That's what they should do. I mean, I don't give a shit. I'm saying that because I don't give a fuck about the Cherry 12. You know what I mean? So, and I want people to be mad because that's their grill, and they probably can't get it. And it should only go to 10.5. No, I said extended sizes. So yeah, it'll go up. It'll go up higher.
I'm not seeing too much right now.
I don't give a damn about the Cherry 12.
Just the white cements, the Craft 4s.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is I already got those in UAs. So That's
right. Yeah.
So I mean, I'll still try.
Do you have your white cement around you? Can you show us? You have it? If it near you, if it's not, then
It's in the living room right now. But I took pictures and all that other shit. I don't want to go in there because the kid is sleeping in another room.
Okay, cool.
Next time I'll show it, or I'll post it today on. Didn't I post it already? Yeah, I posted it on Instagram. Yeah, but you just have to watch my fucking videos, I guess, to see that shit. But that shit is dope. But there's another version coming out. That's supposed to be even more close to the whatever the fucking retail. But this one looks just like that shit to me. So I don't know what the fuck's the point.
Man. When is part 3 dropping?
It's Friday now. I'm gonna try to drop it because I don't like dropping it on Mondays and Tuesdays. I mean, I have. This one I want to drop on like Thursday.
Okay.
I should have no excuses to not have it done by then because this shit is long and it's got a lot of fucking edits and a lot of effects I never did before, and it's got a new song in it. It's got a whole fucking intro that, bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Man, Tro, bro, I'm waiting for it. Like I said, man, when you drop your short films, man, I watch. Like when I mean, because I get like, you know, like other people that I follow, I get a notification, man. And if anything, I'll go in there, skip. I'll skip to the part where they got the shoe out, look at it, won't spend goddamn maybe 40 seconds on that shit and just roll out because I'm not watching what I do same shit, so it's boring to me. But your shit is different, and I watch your shit, man, and I know me. And you have a strong following out there, bro, that appreciate what the hell you do. And you bring light to UAs and you bring light to goofies out there that do goofy shit and don't know. And sometimes know they do goofy shit, but they get away with the goofy shit because they got a damn shoe that is just, people think is just they think it's like that shit Indiana Jones was trying to find whatever the shit, you know what I mean? And it's just,
you know what, bro? I appreciate everybody who comes through and listens, even the ones that don't agree or honestly, I don't understand how you can agree with me. But if it's because you may not understand the layering of what I'm doing, but I appreciate everyone. I just hope that one day I get big enough to actually be able to hold a motherfucker accountable and make him change up, because I know that private selection, which I talk about in my video, they don't even sell their sneakers online to people anymore. And I think a lot of that has to do with tripping. The guy not tripping has fucking verbally assaulted private selections for so long and so hard about their prices online for pandas. Bro, they want $500 for pandas, bro. And he was on them so hard, these motherfuckers took down. I went to their website. They don't barely even show shoes on their website. Everything's in store now. They don't show what they selling stuff for. They don't do nothing. They just fucking over their city. They're keeping it there. You know what I mean? But they're promoting the resell agenda on YouTube still. You know what I'm saying? So for that, I got to get them, you know?
and I completely understand, man, because there's like, okay, so you know what I mean? There's people who don't agree with you, you know what I mean? For, I guess, obvious reasons. And there's people
they don't
who
agree with me because they think I'm attacking them. And if
probably
you pay resell,
so, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and if you pay resell a lot, I'm not attacking you. I'm just trying to get you to realize that you're being a fucking simp for sneakers. Okay, that's all.
Yeah,
fucking, sneaker simp.
You know what? We're going on the 2-hour mark, and I would like to close it out at a good 2 hours. Is there anyone in the chat that may have a question for myself or Troll? If you do, type your question. And Troll, man, and whatever you see, man, you can I can highlight it, and then you can answer it. You know what I mean? Because I like we got the chat, man. We have remember around 100 and like I think 20 people peeping, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. You know what I mean? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Thank you so much, man. Fire interview. If there's anybody like how I like to do my interviews, you know what I mean? Anybody that's watching in the chat, if you have any questions for Troll, he said set up a panel with all three of us. Paulo, did you want to get in? Paulo, say yes or no.
He was talking about for the next live you do.
Oh, okay. Bet. Okay. All right, yeah. So Troll, man, take it away. Like, if there's anything that you want me to like highlight or any questions, I'll highlight it so everybody can see it, and then so you can answer it if there's anything.
Okay, so he said my favorite UA in my collection. That's tough. That's real tough. Because I love the Yeezy ones a lot. You know what I mean? The ones, I think I'll go with what I've worn the most lately. Here. These are what I've worn the most. I guess I'll say these are my favorite right now because they just go with every fucking thing I can think of that I wear. Almost everything. There's these Chinese New Year 3s right here.
Let me go ahead and hold on. Man, this shit going hard. Hold on. Let me let's put that on the big screen. There we go.
Yeah, so it's got the year of the tiger. I think this was only out in China.
Yeah, I've never seen those before.
Yeah, that's what this dude.
Extra.
One of them cleaning people at is there anything in here? One of them cleaning people at the mall was talking about what are those? I'd never seen those. I said China, baby.
Yeah.
Says Ling on the side as a troll. I love these shits, bro. That's probably my favorite that I can think of off the top of my head. I think this might be my favorite because this is the one I've been of all the UAs. I go for this one the most.
Anybody that does not like UAs, the hairs on their ass is standing up right now. That shit, man. That shit, wild. Anybody else have any questions for Troll? Anybody else any questions for Troll? Anybody ghost watching and shit? Y'all want to
Jeopardy soon? Unfortunately, Gucci.
Oh shit.
Jeopardy is over, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, Jeopardy's over.
At least I think I won the last one you had. So shit. Hey, so be it.
You won somehow, some way.
Yeah.
I don't know how that miracle happened, but you did. If it does happen, you know what? Maybe I'll do it based on like my videos for people that actually watch my shit. Maybe I'll do something like that. No, but it wouldn't be the same, man. It ain't the same as putting fucking shit, talking shit about other people on there.
Maserati, what, bro? Yeah.
I don't have the Air Mags because they taxing for those in UAs.
Oh, really? Then they got UA Air Mags?
Where do you think everybody be getting them from, bro? Why do you think they ain't? Why do you think them shits ain't disintegrated by now? Why do you think people still got them? There's UAs out there, bro.
Hey, look, kind of like this shoe, like right here. Like if this was legit, this motherfucker shouldn't look like this, right?
No,
I mean,
it might look like that, but once you walk in that bitch, it's gonna crumble under your foot.
It's gonna go because what year is this right here? I don't.
That's early 2000s, or maybe mid 2000, like 2009 ish or something like that.
Yeah.
Look at the tag. Oh, look at mine. 2000.
This shit wild.
2013.
My shit says, it says 2013. 2013, yeah.
That's a 10-year-old shoe, bro.
Man, this shit
actually,
wild,
it might be 11 years old because of the time from when they made it and actually put it out.
This over is so a real pair of these costs how much?
I don't know, $5-6 grand probably, maybe more. Red Octobers?
Yeah.
Bro, people are going to pay that much for a crumbling sneaker? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy to me.
Hey, man, it's I need them.
What else we got? Henry said, why'd I get timed out? I don't know.
Who got timed out?
How
I haven't been doing shit. If anybody got timed out, they said some wild shit.
How do stay looking great in those UAs?
Yeah, I guess. I think that was Donna. How do you stay looking great in UAs?
Oh, you know, man, I don't indulge in pork rinds and fucking Lay's potato chips, full bags of it.
Cuzzo, what up, bro?
Washing it down with Coke. I don't know. First UA you got in your collection, that was a Travis Scott one, like most people that at the time was getting into the game with the Travis Scott one. I had it.
The high mocha one, right?
Yeah, the original Travis
Yeah.
one.
Damn,
I honestly just threw that bitch in the trash the other day because I already have another one. I have another one in here.
yeah. You had another one on ice.
I was keeping it for sentimental reasons, but
Yeah.
I have almost no space left to store these shits. So I was like, something gotta go. Let me get rid of these shits, and somebody gonna go to the dump and see that shit and think that it's they struck gold and shit over there.
Someone be like, oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah. Somebody gonna find that at the dump, like, what the fuck?
10 years won't crumble, but we get my Toro 4s still strong.
How old are the Toro 4s?
Huh?
How old are the Toro 4s?
Toro 4s came out. I got my pair at Hibbett's.
Hang on, I got one.
2013. Can you hand me that red 4 right there? Yeah. Look at that.
I'm gonna check the tag. 2013.
2013. Yep, my pussy. I knew it. 20.
These are fire too, bro.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, man. Hey, this motherfucking shoe was love at first sight, bro. Red's my favorite color and a 4.
How's that look next with yours? Except your air bubble is yellowed out.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Uchi.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You see, I guess to tell that my shit is real because my air bubble.
It's oxidized, right? Or whatever this part is old. Yeah.
Yeah. That shit wild, man. Hey, we giving people a little lesson and shit. Dog. You wore yours?
Man, would you rather pay $1,000 and get one that looks like yours right now, or a fucking new one for $150? That's what I'm saying.
Shit. That shit wild, man.
Hold on, what else?
That shit wild. Hey, is there any? I guess
this guy said his skin is crawling on the UAs, man.
Oh yeah. Is there is there anyone that you, I guess, like for real, genuinely have an issue with, or is it just like I'm trying to ask? Okay, I'm trying to say. Oh, how am I trying to say this shit? Is there anyone, Troll? Is there anyone that you think they think you have an issue with them and you don't, or anybody who you bring up is pretty much this shit is
I don't know if people think that I might have an issue with them on a personal level. Any issue because honestly, let me be honest, a lot of resellers are actually really nice people because they have to be nice people. That's how they get their rape on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're an asshole, you're not going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I have a problem with anybody who is trying to keep things the way that they've been the last few years, 5 years, you know what I mean? With this resale shit. Anybody who is shaming motherfuckers for buying UAs because they want to protect their own sense of self-worth and value of their sneakers for whatever reason. And a lot of those people claim that they're not resellers, but they care about coveting the value of their shoes, which makes no sense. But I don't think there's anybody who who might think I have a problem with them that I don't, because if I got a problem with something you're doing, I usually say it and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, if I've spoken on you in a negative way, yeah, I got a problem with you for what you're doing on this platform, what you are contributing to this problem that we all face, and it is a fucking problem unless you're a reseller. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
No regular sneaker person that likes shoes should be sitting here talking about, oh, resell ain't a big deal. And if you do, you're just a selfish asshole because the next person can't pay $500. They can pay $200. And that's what it should be worth. That's what they should be buying. That's what they should be paying for these motherfucking shoes. You know what I mean? Retail.
Roger, what up? Yeah.
So I don't think there's anybody who thinks I have a problem that I don't. I pretty much am an open book with that. You know what I mean? There might be people who don't know I have a problem with them. That's a whole nother discussion. There may be people I have a problem with that I haven't spoken on yet or said anything about.
Yeah.
But nah, if I spoke on somebody a certain way, like, I got a problem with something you're doing. You know what I mean?
Fair enough, man. Hey, shit. We did this 2 hours and 4 minutes. Troll, hey, if you want to take any more questions, or man, shit, man, you the guest. I'm interviewing you, man. Or if you want to close it out, let me know, man. Shit, I'm having a blast. But like I said, I'm on your time.
He's got an issue with UAs.
Oh,
kiss my ass, David Topics.
Oh,
you got a problem?
David,
he got a problem with UAs. I got a question for that. Why? If you get your shoes retail, why do you have a problem with UAs? Is it because they look just like yours?
Man, go ahead and answer that, man. David, go ahead and answer it, bro.
Mike, only question for you is, who's your top 3 shittiest YouTubers?
Are you talking me or somebody else?
You. Your top 3, because I'm gonna do a top 5 shittiest YouTubers on here. Like, I'm gonna do that.
Let me see. Top 3. Shit.
In the sneaker world.
In the sneaker world. All right. Jumperman Chris is one. Only because I feel like he, like a lot of people, man, they just.
Wait, who was it?
Man. Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like, and don't get me wrong, man. One thing I can say about Jumperman Chris is that when I used to get into it with goof ass niggas, he came around and he would call me up and he would check up on me. That's some shit I will never forget, because not too many people did shit like that. That's honorable. You know what I mean? And I would never forget no shit like that. But the thing is like, I just feel like, man, like some people just kind of like strayed away from that good old authentic sneaker YouTube, like the basics of like just sneaker YouTube, and just went that hype beast fucking route, bro. And this kind of like, that's what I feel like with him. He just like, he started out, you know, however he was and shit, and then just went off the damn near deep end and just got really, really hype beasty.
Just hungry for that.
Yeah, bro. It was like, damn, man, like this, all these shoes and shit. You got some people who watch your videos, bro. You get all that shit, and it's just like you're just parading these fucking shoes in front of the audience that love you. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of goofy shit is that, man? So that's one. I would say if there's a top 3, I'll say 3, because I mean, dude is not bad. Like I said, he, you know, he checked up on me before when I got into a goof ass, so he'll be 3. He's not top 1. 2 would be. We talk about shittiest sneaker YouTubers. Shitty. I'm trying to. It's like all these people are not really like shitty, man. It's like I think of Chris.
You probably forgot about them, most of them, that they even exist, because they're
really. But then you got
Damn D is not a sneaker YouTuber anymore. He is something else now.
Buddy. And you know what? The crazy thing about this, I wouldn't even put. I got into it with Damn D, and I wouldn't even put Damn D in the goddamn category for being shitty. I wouldn't. Yeah. That's a crazy. That's a weird shit. You know what I mean?
Well, based on his old content, yeah, he was entertaining, bro.
Yeah, he was, and I say, man, Damn D was, I think, one of the only people who had a rated R channel that had steady growth.
Yeah.
Not to mention, people don't know that, but he used to he be banging his ass off, getting them damn alley-oops. Like, Scoop made Damn D's channel. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. And that nigga got like, this is when Scoop was running shit. People don't remember that shit. Scoop was running shit to the point where if you had a collection video on Scoop's channel, goddamn overnight you fucking success.
Damn, that's crazy.
People don't know that. But anyway, But we talking about shitty. You know, I don't want to use the word shitty because I don't think Chris is shitty. I'll just say
weakest. Then let's say weakest.
Oh, okay.
Let's say
weak
weakest.
or like goof ass. Okay, I'll say goof ass. Okay, okay. Chris goof ass. He 3. UBK is somebody who, like a lot of people, like if you can't do shit for them, they're not doing shit for you. Oh, Danny Moore is one. I forget Danny Moore. Danny Moore trash as shit.
He's on my list too, Danny Moore.
I would say he's annoying though. I want to say shitty. He's like a really annoying. He's like
no,
really,
he is
really
shitty, bro. That is a shitty YouTuber right there.
I can't. Well, he probably is. And all these names, like I said, I really don't like. If there's any blowback, what the fuck is gonna happen? Like,
bro, embrace the blowback. What are they gonna do? Jiggle their fucking ass over there?
That's the thing. One, that's not going to happen. 2, none of these niggas got the power to keep me from going up to a store and store manager's like, you can't enter. That's not going to happen. So I can give a fuck.
You can't get it. You talk shit about my boy Danny.
Yeah, I know, right? These niggas don't have power. That's the thing. Nobody has fucking power. Nobody's going to stop me from going anywhere or getting anything. You know what I mean? But I say like a lot of niggas who like if you can't do shit for them. They won't do anything for you. You know what I mean? And that's the shitty thing about it because these dudes have numbers and they have power to reach out to other content creators that are who are in the hunt and is trying to make a name for themselves. And I don't see any of these motherfuckers like reaching out and be like, "Yo, okay, man, hey, let me put you
out there.
Let me put you on, man. Let me introduce you to the world. You know what I mean? Take the floor." Nobody's doing that shit, man, because everybody is just trying to this is just like me, and people fuck with who they want to fuck with. You know what I mean? And that's it's just sad how that shit is, man. That's why
I mean that's what I mean though by. I believe, those guys that have the ability to do that have reached their ceiling. And that's why I think that because I'm much smaller than you, but the people that are not there yet can easily do something different and come with a different like flavor and honestly go further because they can't do anything else. It's not that they're not capable, it's that they have put themselves in a system, I think, that is more like a machine. You know what I mean? They would have to create a whole new channel to really like stretch their creativity. So I think that it's on us. We got the freedom. We know we're not gonna get there showing a shoe, doing a mall vlog. We're not.
Not
you know
at
what I mean?
Because that shit has already.
It's run its course, bro.
It's already happened, and it's a sad time anybody really trying to grow nowadays in sneaker YouTube because if you're not getting early shit, early shit is the way. That's why everybody's doing the early looks and shit.
But even does that really still hit? I don't know because I can't.
I say depending on who you are, that shit still hit. Maybe to them, not how it used to, but that shit will hit more than anybody that's still in the hunt, like a channel like mine and anybody else that's like in the lower tens of thousands and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's the way. You know what I mean? The early look is the way.
I can't believe it.
Because a lot of people see the top tier sneaker YouTubers do that shit, get a shoe, do the on foot and all that shit, early looks to the point where, you know what I mean?
The thing is though, like you said, they are a slave to the sneaker, whereas we have the ability to become the main attraction of our channel. It's called YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, it's not called the sneaker TV. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like we just put a sneaker in front of the camera and leave it there for 24 hours live. Like, I don't know, bro. But that's on them. There is a place for a few of those guys that will do that. But we got to elevate, man. Like across the board, everybody got to step it up. Because this platform, honestly, like I do what I do with my videos and my music, and I'm grateful that there's people around here that will actually watch it and enjoy it and give me feedback on it.
Yeah.
I never made it to my childhood dream of directing movies, you know what I mean? Hollywood blockbuster movies, but this is like the shrunken down version of living that out. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel you. I feel you. Just how I still want to be a comedian slash actor one day, and I do it through my videos, my personality, and shit like that. Because motherfuckers leave. I get comments all the time, be like, bro, you need to do stand up. Bro, you need to do stand up, bro. You need to do stand up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one day, bro, I'm gonna go to one of these little pussy ass little open mics and just say fuck it and just go on that stage and just, hey, this is me. And you never know, man. That's why I'm proud of myself, because I know that I can offer more than like just the basic sneaker YouTube. Because I said, like, some people, the talent is them. Other people, the shoes are the real star. Like, I'm the star of my channel. Other niggas' channels, it's the shoes that's the star of their channel. And they're this motherfucker who's just in the way of all the draw fronts, just talking and shit with a script, you know what I mean? But people are like, get your goof ass out of the way. We trying to see that shit in the background. Whereas me, niggas watch me. They like, okay, yeah, we watch the Skip show.
If you watch a shoe review and you don't just skip to the shoe or the question in the title, I sucked somebody's dick for these, and I fucking, but I didn't like it. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah, that's what the niggas titles be, bro.
You know what I mean? Like some shit like that. And you just click, I want to see what he sucked dick for. Let me click on that. Slide to see what he sucked dick for. Oh, he sucked his dick for the fucking True Blues that are coming out. Okay, and then close that damn video, because you know they're not going to talk about the experience of what it was like to be sucking dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be fucking just talking some bullshit. That's why I hate when I see Jumperman Chris pop up in my feed, bro. Are these worth selling and resell, or are you going to hold them or some shit? Will these go up? Let's use that.
Yeah.
And he never answers my question. You know what I mean? This motherfucker's got, will these go up? Oh, I think they will, but I don't know. You know, this one went up, and then that one went up. I don't know, man. It's kind of like, I don't know. You know, it might go up. I think these are a hold. But I don't know. If you want to flip it now, you can get your bread. But this video is called... but if this video comes... The title of my video says, will they go up? I don't know. But take a look at these 100,000 pairs of lost and founds I got. I'm going to go ahead and flip a few and get my bread. But y'all can hold them and see what happens. I think these might go up, bro. Will they go up? I don't know. Is the title of my video, will they go up? Yes. Did I answer your question? No. Thank you for the 20K views. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that?
And here I am. I gotta fuck around and sell my shit. But like, what's something else? The most underrated, and I got this right here, and this, and that, and this, and niggas, I get views, but it's not like, is this shit gonna hold or gonna sell? Well, I think that right now. I'm like, what the fuck?
I
man?
can't,
and
bro.
let me clear it up. Let me clear something up. At all, like sneaker, we talking about shitty and all that shit. I don't hate anybody. There's only one motherfucker. There's only one Mickey Ficky that I got into it on Sneaker YouTube. If that motherfucker would have died tonight, I'll be the head goddamn pallbearer for that motherfucker. Only one person. One. Niggas don't, you probably have to be watching me for a long time to really know, but it's only one person. If that motherfucker died right now, I'll be in the front of the fucking casket holding that shit to take you. Well, it's only one. But other than that, I don't hate nobody who does this shit. I just feel like there's this.
So you're really gonna just sit here and say that and leave us on the edge of our seat? Who the fuck? Who's Skip talking about? Please say it. Who the fuck you talking?
Yeah, but niggas will have to really, really dig and find out. There's only one.
If I guess it in 3 tries, will you admit it?
I'll tell you offline. I mean, I'll text you right now. I'll text you right now.
Okay, but you ain't gonna let me play the game though. Okay, all right.
Hell no. Hell no.
This is the shit you got to get comfortable with. This is the shit you got to get comfortable with if you want to be a comedian, bro. You got to be willing to get your hands in the mud and be controversial.
That's true. That's
you know what I'm saying?
True. But I'm gonna text your name right now. But don't say it. I mean, I know you're not. But
all right.
Here we go. That motherfucker.
I didn't hit on my account, but my wife did.
That motherfucker died. That motherfucker can die tonight.
He said, "If I don't," that's Jumperman Chris, factual one. That's right. I didn't hit, but I got it on my wife's account. My wife's name is Wendy Lee.
Bro, my goofy ass. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna text it to you. But yeah, hey, to clear it up, I don't hate nobody. Jumperman Chris, if you're watching, even though you're probably not, I don't hate you. You just turned to a hype beast, and that's just shitty. UBK.
You can say this. You can say this name, and half these motherfuckers don't know who this guy is.
Nah, but I don't want to. I don't want to kick up anything because I do not like that motherfucker. Fuck him for life. Fuck that motherfucker for life. And there's only one person. I got to put it out there. There's only one person. This person is not involved in a group of other people. No, this is only one person.
This is like Gollum, bro. This is like a Gollum motherfucker. Like
it's only one. But yeah,
that's the hint. Think about Gollum. Who's the Gollum of ShoeTube?
Like I don't hate nobody, but that one person that I just sent you. But like Jumpman Chris, I don't hate that man. He's just turned to a hype beast. UBK, he is someone who, if you can't do shit for him, he's not gonna do shit for you. You know what I mean? Sniper Jones, he is someone we used to be real cool. There was a time that Sniper Jones used to hit me up. He used to call me up more than I would hit him up. He would call me up and we would talk on the fucking phone and talk about how, you know what I mean? Like we in the hunt, man. We trying to do this shit. We trying to grow. And ever since he got with fucking Flight and Unbreakable shit, that nigga was like, fuck what Skip talking about, and did his thing. That's facts, nigga. So if you can watch this shit, that's his facts. But that's mainly
don't know how to fucking stick by a motherfucker, huh?
No. Yeah, that's mainly it. And all my shit is facts. Nigga hit me up right now and be like, come on, yeah, all that shit's true. But yeah, I mean, that's like the only two people, you know what I mean? He switched up. Other dude, if you can't do shit for him, he ain't do shit for you. And then Chris turned into a hype beast. And
hey man, sometimes they be
mainly
when you sniffing that clout like that, like I would rather achieve my clout based on the content just being fire. You know what I mean? Like, and me doing something that people can feel is has an effort behind it. All the people that want to hate on me and this and that, you can hate on me. But what you're not going to do is say my videos are trash or say that any of these other basic ass YouTubers are better at this than I am. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. So you can hate me all you want for what I say, but you watch that video and just feel the fucking blood, sweat, and tears I put into that motherfucker.
And that's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing about you, man. Like people who don't like you probably still get your notifications. Why? Why would you even get your Troll's notification if you don't even fuck with them? You're gonna get the notification, they're gonna get the drop down, and they're gonna click that shit. They could be at work. Oh shit, Troll, I hate that motherfucker, but shit, hold on.
That's that quote, man. Try to be so good that even your people that hate you still, they kind of peek over there and see what's up. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna have to watch. It's just wild, man, how this shit is, man.
I hate Tom Brady, bro, but I still watch his games, hoping he gets hit so damn hard he don't get back up. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you? And hell yeah, we really about to find out Monday. But shit, man. Hey, Troll. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm not trying to cut you off. We can go shit. I'm good. I got to get out. I told you 8:30 is over an hour late. So I'm ready to. Hey,
Trollmaggdon, man. Thank you so much for.
Hell yeah. Thanks for having me, man. And chat, thank you for taking it easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I heard some people are being unruly in the chat, man. But
I only saw a few.
That's how it is, man. We've had a steady over 100 people in here, man. It's been a blast. Everything I said, I stand on it. Don't care. Besides
Yep.
that, Troll, man, you are man, like, you are a gift to this content creator scene right here, man. You put your
I
videos
appreciate it,
out,
bro.
bro,
I
and
just hope
like
that
I
I
said, man,
inspire
keep the
you
shit.
to do a
I
comedy sketch on your channel. Fuck it.
I
But you
I
can't be
I
afraid to say no names, and you can't be afraid to deal with what? People talking shit on the internet about you
yeah,
because of what
yeah,
you say? Who gives a
yeah.
fuck, bro? You know what I mean?
No,
Like that's something
I really don't give a fuck.
that's something I had to learn. It took me a long time to learn, but
Yeah,
bro, fuck what anybody thinks. You do you and you be you, and that if you're as long as you are genuine, people can feel that shit and see it through the screen, and that's what should make you grow. And you don't need a
yeah.
damn sneaker to do it. You know what I mean? Just be
I know I don't
authentic.
shit.
Speak your truth, and
You damn
people
right.
trust me. A lot of people probably feel about a lot of things the way that you feel. So
Yeah,
those people will find you. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, man.
that's what
Yeah,
we
man. I
both also we
appreciate
all got
that,
to do.
man. Thank you, man. Yeah, like I said, man, I know like this year, like my goal is 18K at the end of the month and 50K at the end of this year right here, man. So I know I need to get on it, and I have ideas for videos that are not shoe related. Because I mean, I don't need shoes. Like I'm a star. I don't need shoes. Like other niggas need shoes. I don't need shoes. I can act and just do other shit and just be funny and talk
Mix it
about
up. It's scary
just some
though,
shit like
but
that. You know what I mean?
I thought about
Uh,
doing the movie, throwing a couple movie reviews, but in my style up there. And it's a
man.
little it's unnerving to try something totally different, but
Yeah,
the people that fuck with you will continue to one experimental video that may hit. You might
hmm
attract more people, but
yeah.
if it don't hit, it's not gonna hurt you. People will fuck with you. You know what I mean? So
Exactly, bro. And one thing before we get out of here, I know you asked me shitty or goofy or weak ass sticky YouTubers. I do want to bring some light, and I do want to shout out people who I've always respected in the game. You know what I mean? That's how I like to run things. There are sticky YouTubers who I've always respected in the game, man. Bullet RC, he is someone who I know and who have watched over the years that has a strong following, and you never really see him get into no goofy shit. You know what I mean? Or
Bull,
entertain any goofy shit. Bull, yeah. You know
I
what I mean?
love that guy, bro.
That
I
that
love Bull.
guy that guy has showed that, you know, just putting your videos out and just minding your own fucking business and having fun and not getting into goofy shit. You can do your thing, man. Bullet RC is one, man. Mike Rich is another person, and what I love about Mike Rich is he is up there, but you can hit him up. I've hit that man up many a times, like, bro, man, let's do an interview or some stuff like that, and he'll be there. He'll look out, man. So that's another person, man.
I plan on getting on him a little though.
Well, you said Mike
Not
Rich?
in a terribly
Oh,
aggressive way, but
like this.
he need to step it up.
Oh,
And telling me that shit's sitting when it ain't sitting is pissing me off. Okay. All
oh
right.
shit, man. Yeah. So Bullet RC is one. Mike Rich is one. No, I mean T Ward, but T Ward doesn't really do shit like that often like he used to. But T Ward, Jay the Sneaker Guy, man. Jay the Sneaker Guy is another guy who, man, Jay used to like help me out. I would hit Jay up, man, because you know you get early shoes like that. He'll send me some shit. I'll do a little pussy review. I'm sure niggas wonder why I'll have a small ass 9 in my hand doing a review while we're at 11. That's where Jay came into the play, man. I respect that man to the fullest, man. Jay the Sneaker Guy, that's another person who I respect. Man, the vintage, that's another guy. That's my little bro right there, man. He's another person. He's kicking ass. He's really becoming that sneaker YouTuber because that nigga eyes be bugged the shit on his damn thumbnail. So he's like he's moving to the realm of like sneaker YouTube. Them eyes be out. So I'm like, okay, yeah, my bro doing it. He reached that point.
I
And I
like the
know, man,
vintage too.
there's a whole bunch. I don't want to miss anybody. And I for Kicks, she is someone who I know she got the potential to go hard.
I don't know who that is. An eye for
Uh,
kicks.
and
I
I
gotta
for
check
Kicks,
that
that
out.
white girl. He got kicks. He got kicks. He holds it down. He doesn't really. Yeah, he doesn't really get on my nerves. He does. He's a sneaker YouTube. He does the early shit and all that shit. You know what I mean? I know there's more, man. I don't want to leave anybody out, man. And there's other ones that are like up and coming, man, that I watch. Universal Foot, forget him. Damn, man, I don't want to blank out on
Damn,
anybody's
that's
name,
these are people I never. I
yeah,
guess
man,
I
like,
haven't journeyed into that positive, regular
man.
ass shit too much. I gotta have to look around.
He is one. Oh man, I don't. Man, you know what? Look. Hey, give me some time, Troy. Wait, don't because I like doing this because I like giving credit where credit is due, man.
No,
I'm gonna
yeah, for
go.
sure, for sure.
I'm gonna go on my shit, and I mean I'm old now, man. I turned fucking 50 this year, so I
Oh damn!
really want
Congrats,
to.
man.
Thank you, man. Hey, I don't look it like when I don't have a haircut and I don't shave. Shit, I look like Thriller out this bitch. But I'm cute when I get a little cut and shave. I'm good. But when I don't, I look old as shit. Yeah, I turned 50 this year, bro. I'm gonna go and I want to read out these names that I'm subscribed to. You know what I mean? And this is a shout out to you all right here. Let me see. I'm reading down my list that's on YouTube. You know, this is my shout out to you all, right there. We got Chilltown, The Vintage, An Eye for Kicks, You Troll, Steph Kicks, Mike Rich, Mr. Entertainment. Shout out to Kia, Iconic. He got kicks. Jay the Sneaker Guy. You can't forget about that goddamn Monday Mint, so you can't. There's like they are the most underrated, never duplicated sneaker podcast in the gang facts. Universal Footgear. There's Rep Milwaukee, but he don't really be doing shit like that. He still does, but not like strong. And who has the heat? Retro Queen, Jumpman Ball Stick, Superfly Kick. Shout out to you. Sneakers and Snapbacks. My bro Meow Meow. Son of Some Man, Chaotic Kicks. There's Sneaker Jacks. I know who you know. Well, I mean, you know Sneaker Jacks. I don't know, y'all not really eye to eye, but I do want to send him a shout out because he's someone. He has a channel, but he watches me and have watched me for the longest and supported me to the fucking fullest. So I gotta put his name out there for real. Renaissance Man, the realist. Hella Lace Pussy. Sick Kicks, Parking Lot, my boy Dre Day, Brad City, Sleepy Fire, he really be doing shit like that, Harley. Trady Kicks, Anonymous Sneakerhead, he really be doing shit like that no more. Chris Catalunya, Retro Wiz Kid, Goat, Captain Kirk, Shoe Freak. Man, there's a lot of people who I watch.
God
Mr.
damn.
Orchard Beach. There's a lot of people who
I mean, I think I know
really
about
doing
70.
no more.
I think I know like 75%.
Yeah, the T Ward, Bull RC. And if I left out anybody, my bad. And if I left out anybody, well, I mean, because you ain't really talking about shit no more, and you showed your true colors, and I don't even know why you're. But yeah, man, I think it's the Intro 23 Dan too. Yeah, I want to send a special shout out to them because they have either supported my channel or have you know, they do their thing, man. So but Sneaker Tribesman with the 50 spot, god dog, man. Wow. Hey, thank you for that 50 spot, man. Salute to you, Skip and Troll. You are hella entertaining. Keep doing your thing. Sneaker Tribesman, thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. And yeah, man, like I said, anybody that I left out, my bad. You don't want nobody to be like, how can you say my name, man? Because there's so many other people.
Because you can't remember all them damn names, bro. That's why I'm not even going to do a list.
Yeah, that's why I was like, man, let me go to the list because I don't want nobody hitting me up and be like, hey, man, I'm like, come on, bro.
I got to write my list down for that type of shit.
Yeah, man. But that's why I kind of want to leave it on that note because I don't want to like highlight goofy ass motherfuckers and don't highlight people who matter. You know what I mean? A lot of people do that shit all the time, man.
I feel you.
Hell yeah. But Troll, man, I want to say thank you so much, man, for gracing your presence on the channel, man. We had a blast. I know we're gonna definitely do this shit again on a later day, probably later on this year. I know you have I know you got some good shit going on, man. I know you got some good shit going
I
on.
got big plans. Yep,
Man,
I
bro.
do. This
Excited,
year's
man.
gonna
Hey,
be different, bro.
really?
I'm not going after this. I'm not taking no 30 days in between videos, man. I'm done. I gotta step it up myself. And I ain't gonna lie,
Me too.
after I'm done with one of these videos, I'm so damn tired.
Mhm.
I just like take a whole week and don't do shit. You know what I mean? And then I'll start the process again. So no more, bro. It's time. I gotta write, like, I gotta step it up, man. That's the only way to grow right now. I'm not looking for shout outs and all that shit. I just want to be able to make good quality content, binge level content, and hopefully if I speed it up some, that'll help. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me
man.
on, bro. Again,
No doubt,
thank you
bro.
to the chat for taking it easy and not getting me stressed. That's why I haven't angry and crazy like I used to be. You know what I mean?
Man. I feel like, man, my following, man. I don't want to say following. Y'all don't follow me. My supporters. You know what I mean? I know, like, I can have, like a guest on here, and it's not gonna be motherfuckers not gonna be too unruly. You know what I mean? Like, niggas gonna sit down and just listen, let the man talk, and then if you feel a certain way, either type some goofy shit or just or just listen to him. You know what I mean? That's what I like about my.
Somebody is kicking
following.
Henry.
Huh?
And I think I know who it is.
You said somebody who?
Somebody apparently is kicking Henry.
Somebody kicked him out?
Or keeps blocking him or kicking him, or I don't know. I'm just saying. I just threw that out there because I saw a comment.
Yeah.
So
I think I don't know, man. I think I'm just gonna just remove all goddamn wrenches, because sometimes wrenches do. Sometimes, see,
just tell them not to.
Wrenches are supposed. They're like moderators, and they're supposed to moderate the chat, moderate the channel. I'm the channel. I'm the owner of the channel, so they're supposed to moderate shit that has to do with me. But sometimes motherfuckers won't like what somebody is saying.
Yeah,
and
it's okay. Don't do that.
Like,
don't do that. People feel some type of way when you do that type of shit. I would just say don't take out your personal vendettas on motherfuckers in the chat. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
Unless they're saying something wild towards you, the person who gave you the wrench, I guess.
Yeah. Some of my people be using like, dog, man, moderate shit. Niggas talking shit about me, get them out of here. They say shit about you, well, talk shit back. What the fuck? Anyway, man.
I see it. Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. We're gonna do it again. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm gonna put out this shit next week, or by middle of next week. So a few more days. I'm on it, bro.
Hey, man.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Hey, man, no doubt. He said Rob Dollars is your homeboy, Skip. Man, I ain't got no problem with Rob. Man, shout out to Rob Dollars looking at us.
Is he in here?
No, he isn't. I think Highness brought him up.
Oh.
Man. But yeah, man, shit, man. Other than that, man, that's mainly it.
All
like
right,
I said,
bro.
If I didn't say anybody else's name, it's because I either forgot or shit, man. It is what it is, man. It's just one of the things. I'm talking too much. I don't give a fuck anyway. Time to go.
This shit's getting funny now. All right, man. I'm out of here, bro.
All right,
I'll talk to you later.
Man.
Peace.
Take care, bro, man. Peace. All right, man. And there you have it, man. I'm Skipgoeshard. You all know that this, man. I am the most underrated, never duplicated, funniest content creator and on earth. Facts, man. Like this live, leave a comment, share the live, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, man. I don't have an issue with anybody anymore. It is 10:01, January 13th on a Friday. It's 10 p.m. where I'm at. I don't have an issue with anybody in the sneaker YouTube world. Even that one motherfucker that I said I'll be the head pallbearer for that person. I mean, even though I told y'all about that earlier. That'd be like that only one person, but everybody else, I do not. I feel like remember when Bill Clinton? Well, actually, Bill Clinton was lying when he said he didn't have sex. I don't want to do that. I'm telling the truth. I don't have any issue with anybody Sneaker related. I don't hate none of you all. Only one person. Fuck that person. Anybody else? I don't hate nobody. I don't have no issues. I don't. I want to leave it at that. You all take care. Thank you for watching. And have a good night. Thank you. Peace. I'm going to go now. I don't have any issues with anybody. Anybody who I talked to and we squashed it, I don't have an issue. You know what I mean? I got to say this shit again because motherfuckers got like Jif and Peter Pan in their ears and shit to the point where shit get clogged and like Laffy Taffy and Sugar Daddies and shit. You got to, and on social media, you got to repeat. Thank you. On to the next shit. I'm trying to grow the channel. Peace to you all and to all. A good night. This time I'm for real. I'm out. Thank you. All right. I'm fucking with y'all. I'm out. Peace.